But if I win, you have to kiss my ass in the middle of the ring. Yeah.
Oh!
That deadly side.
Hey everybody, I got some good news for y'all.
Oh!
Tonight's episode is Detroit, so I'll be in the...
Back to form and beats her.
Is my brother cool one?
We had an agreement. I beat you, you leave the company.
If you had any balls, you'd come to this ring right now. What are you gonna do? Come on, motherfucker. Where you at? Where are you? Oh, wait a minute. What are you gonna do?
Right.
That's the cameraman.
And Caleb doesn't realize it. That's how Matt Cross got back in the building. He just disguised himself as a cameraman.
Matt Cross has infiltrated Lunacy. Hey! Take this piece of shit. Take this piece of shit right now. Cross is going to be thrown directly out of this building.
Everything good, Rain?
Huh, Joe, you think you're going to win, huh? You think you're going to win, Joe? Huh? You're not going to win. You're not going to win. Get up. Get in there. What the hell are you doing? Get the shit out of here. Next time, listen, you dumbass juggalo.
Is my brother cool working now?
Let's go.
Okay, good.
Don't tell me
Thank you
Vito
for telling
about
me,
They're
Rainmaker.
not coming, ref. Shout him out.
A deal was a deal,
I had to switch
Vito.
microphones real
Since
quick 'cause my,
Violent J's
receiver
team is
ran out.
incapacitated, I am going to put together a team for Violent J.
What? You gotta be kidding me.
And the stakes are the same, Vito.
Welcome, everybody, welcome.
Anderson, mic check.
Whoa!
Maybe the only answer is
Make sure y'all
violence.
hit the like button and subscribe if you are
Facade!
new. I am Wolfpac
Look
Maine
out!
here, and I
That
present to
impaler
you
DDT.
the Pax
Another.
Den
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
JCW
He's
Lunacy
covered in
watch
blood.
party.
It's a different record. This is where the balance of power lies. Oh, Violent J with a K, and now Violent J.
Whoa!
Never sends Vito to the danger zone. Cover. Violent J's got power.
Here are your winners, Cocaine, Nick Nemeth, and Mr. Anderson!
Violent J's smacking power. Long live Violent J.
Hey, it's showing my brother cool right now. All right, here we go. Let's go. So they must have just had one match down in Miami or something. I don't think they had a full episode. They're about to be on TV, y'all. Let's go. Yeah, here we go. At JCW Arena. It's her post.
Yeah.
Let's go. JCW. Hey, we was out there with him.
Whoa. I'll see you guys inside. Give me a minute out here. Positive, brother. Give me a minute with Vince.
Okay,
Watch
good.
yourself. Beat your ass, man. I'm good.
Beat your ass. Vince Russo. Those are the two
Vince,
bosses
what's up,
right
man?
there.
I got one thing to say to you. Let's go to work.
My man, I want to thank you for last
Toe
week.
Jack, salute,
Having my
salute.
back out there, not letting Vito fuck me over like that, man. That means a lot to me, you know that.
I gave you my word, Joe.
Let's go to work then. Oh, and one more thing. I need Vito to dress like a clown tonight. That was in the negotiations. Are you gonna help me see that through?
Joe, I gave you my work last week. I'm giving you my word this week. Not only will he be in full Juggalo
Kojak.
makeup, he will have Juggalo outfit. He will be drinking Faygo and dancing in the middle of the ring by the end of tonight. You got my word,
My
partner.
man.
Partner. Let's go do this thing.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
who's up?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's done. Hey, I was out there on set with them. We was
What a
outside.
cause for celebration
We
on
don't have to
Lunacy.
be quiet while they
Violent
was
J
shooting.
is back. 50% control of JCW with Vince Russo as
Yeah,
we
this
welcome you
ain't
in
Clown
to
Posse
Lunacy. I'm Joe
Wrestling
Dombrowski and Mark Roberts,
Yep.
and it just feels a little bit brighter here
yo.
tonight in Detroit, knowing the Duke of the
I was
Wicked
here.
is
This
back in
our
power.
episode here.
The crowd at Harpo's is already
Harpo's,
screaming
shout out to
family
Harpo's.
because that's what we are bringing. The
Let's go.
J in JCW is back.
We'll see how Vince Russo and Violent J mesh their first official broadcast as 50-50 partners. But Mark, we got a lot more set for this broadcast.
So much going on tonight, including mixed tag action. It's J-Rod
my
and
voice
Shane
low?
Mercer taking on Danny Moe and Facade.
Testing.
Well, plus the outbreak.
Testing,
Barnabas
testing.
by their side, get their long-awaited
Yeah,
return
I'm on a different
matchup
mic
at the
this
JCW
time.
Tag Team Championships. This time, the defending champions, Willie and Mack,
Can y'all
two
hear
Tough
me?
Tony, two JCW
Damn,
stalwarts. That's
man.
going to be intense.
I got screwed.
More championship action. Two women with a lot of history between them. Haley J defends against Big Al.
And you want to talk about championship news? Huge news breaking at a recent JCW event in Miami.
Hold on.
We have a brand new JCW World Champion. Let's take you back and show you how it went down.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and is for the JCW Lunacy World Championship! Here is your winner, and still your JCW Lunacy World Champion, Mr. Anderson!
Yeah, we had got a cash in.
Cashing in his briefcase for the JCW Lunacy World Championship, Cocaine!
Oh, you got
Here is your winner and your new JCW Lunacy World Champion, Cocaine!
More JCW Lunacy is on the way, but man, what a package we just saw. A brand new JCW champion after Miami when you beat Mr. Anderson. My problem, though, Cocaine, is I don't really know how to interview somebody who doesn't speak.
I'll talk for Cocaine. Look, I don't know what else to say other than I'm sorry, man. You know, my issue was never with you. It was with me. You know, I felt like I needed to prove something to myself. And even though we lost that 6-man last week, I still feel like I came. And I'm sorry.
to give you the best match of your life.
So Cocaine's first act as the new JCW World Champion, he offers up a title opportunity at his best friend, tag team partner, Stephen Flo. And it's great to see Stephen Flo maybe a little bit back down to earth compared to the past few weeks.
I hope these guys can work out whatever's going on between them. We want to see them stay friends here.
But what's going to happen when the JCW World title is on the line? Cocaine and Stephen Flo still to come later tonight. But Mark, certainly you talk about championship rivalries. Everything in JCW feels like it pales in comparison to how personal the animosity has become between Big Al and Hollywood Haley J.
Said it 1,000 times, and I'll say it for the final time. I am the best women's wrestler in JCW.
What up, Big Al?
I know who you are, Hollywood, as you should. Tonight, because you don't know how to be respectful, I'm gonna teach you a lesson that Tony should have taught you a long time ago.
Tonight, I'll have all the respect in the world after I beat your ass on my debut night! Yeah. Okay, little Al, you really thought you ate, huh? You thought you did your big one? Really? With a cheap shot and a cheap win? Oh no, girl. Now? Well, girl, I got your guard. I know exactly what I need to do to beat you. So that's what I'll do. Then, when we hear and new JCW Women's Champion, that's what we'll call big. Because I'm Hollywood Haley J, and I don't play.
At Too Tough Country, I take on Hollywood Haley J in the building she was trained in.
Folks, it could be lariat time.
That's it. Big Al Lariat locked and loaded.
Oh! Encounter!
Haley's keeping hope alive!
Third down! Big Al! She's not moving! Haley hooks the leg! NBA!
Unbreakable. How can they stop the unbreakable? Let's go! How can they stop the unbreakable? Let's get on! I am not breaking. I am not breaking. How can they stop the unbreakable? Let's get on! I am not breaking. I am not breaking. You're unbreakable! I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable. I am an animal. How can they stop the unbreakable? I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable. I am an animal. How can they stop the unbreakable? How can they stop the unbreakable? I am not breaking.
And Big Al is #1 contender.
I am not breaking. How can they stop the unbreakable?
Big Al's got the latest
I
fire.
am not breaking. I am not breaking.
Now introducing our very special guest commentator for your opening contest, the one, the only, Vince Russo!
Well, the surprises keep on coming here on Lunacy.
Y'all see me up there with the
as the now 50% owner of JCW, Vince Russo.
I'm gonna be in the front row. That's me with the sign right there.
Since that deadly resolution, I was happy to see, Mark, at the conclusion of that broadcast, even Vince Russo give a little round of applause, seeing Violent J back in power.
Can y'all hear me now?
It gives me hope that maybe we'll see a little clearer vision of the future of JCW moving forward.
We saw that Vince Russo was magnanimous even outside today in interacting with Violent J, but 50-50, that means that no man has a clear advantage as of now. How's that going to factor into these men's relationship?
Well, time will certainly tell when it comes to that, but maybe we'll get an idea of what's going on in the mind of Vince Russo, because we do understand that he'll be joining us up here on commentary. Mr. Russo. Welcome.
Contest is scheduled for one
hit the one. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm right there, right in the camera, right there.
Joe, you see
They got one
that?
of the
They
House of
love
Grim
me.
guys
You
right
see
there.
that? The
Yes.
people, they love me, Joe. Finally, after all these years, they love me, Joe.
I think they respect the fact you did the right thing last
I
week.
did. I always told you, Joe, I was going to do the right thing. Always told you.
by her bottom bitch, Stormy. She is a second-generation superstar and your current reigning and defending JCW Women's Champion. She is HOLLYHOOD.
Joe, why does she bring this dog down to the What?
Whoa!
What am I?
Hey, Stormy, how you doing, Stormy?
What am I supposed to do with
I
this?
think that
Stormy, don't get excited.
these fans might like Stormy just a little bit more than they like Vince Russo.
If this dog peaches on me, we're going to have a big problem, Joe.
Wow. That's Stormy. Remember who signs your checks now. Hollywood Haley Jane, the reigning JCW Women's Champion, ready to renew
And her opponent.
ages-old rivalry.
From Cleveland, Ohio, make some noise for Big Al, Alice Crowley.
And the former showrunner of the women's division, it seems now that Big Al has abandoned her corporate aspirations. She's rediscovered the ass-kicking side in between those ropes.
Listen, I am very, very proud of Big Al. You know we've had our differences, but she's finally starting to come into her own, man. I got to tell you, I'm a fan of Big Al. I'm a big fan of both these ladies, to be honest with you.
Certainly, Mark, it's the most storied feud in the history of the women's division here in JCW. Excited to get the latest chapter here tonight to kick off Ring Action and Lunacy.
I like that what we have here is a one-on-one bout, and those are the stakes that Jeff the Ref holds high. Championship on the line. I hope we just have a clean contest.
Hey, Joe, if this dog is shaking, does that mean she's going to pee?
No, I think she's nervous. I think she.
So what do I do? Pet her, stroke her?
Yeah, just comfort her. She's
Okay,
always
it's
nervous
okay.
being around a former world
What's
champion.
What's name?
Stormy.
Stormy, it's
yes.
okay.
I know she
Stormy,
brought
it's
the
okay.
dog with.
I am so looking forward to this match. These are two of the greatest female wrestlers on this planet, as far as I'm concerned, Joe.
Well, Big Al scored a big win a week ago over J-Rod, humiliated her in the process, and certainly you got to believe that the ultimate athlete is watching this somewhere as Haley and Big Al tie up. What I'm excited to see, Vince, is apparently Big Vito is going to adhere to his part of the stipulation from last week.
You better believe it. He made a deal with Joe. He shook Violent J's hand, and tonight, Vito, before this show is over, is going to be in full Juggalo regalia.
Can't wait to see it.
Can't be happy about that. That's your boy, too.
That's my boy, but a deal's a deal, man. A deal's a deal.
Nice takedown by Haley J, who describes her lifestyle as bougetto. And certainly we know she's got a fiery temper, but great technical skill as well. But Big Al, the brawler, being kept at bay right now by Haley J.
You know, I got to tell you, Joe, when you use the term brawler, here's what I love about these girls. And you talked about J-Rod. I'm talking about the whole JCW female roster. These women can kick the ass of half of the guys in the back. And that is an absolute shoot. That is why I love the female competitors here at JCW.
So we've seen it many times, and the women's division continues to level up. Action turns to the outside, Mark. I'd consider this to be advantage Big Al.
Shout out to the pad. Shout out to my lunatics out there. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you are new.
No doubt about that. Haley firing back. We know she does not have any issues about taking this to the streets, taking this anywhere she has to retain that championship.
And Joe, I want to put out there too, congratulations to Cocaine.
Absolutely.
What an unbelievable
CROWLEY versus
victory
Haley
in Miami
J.
over Mr.
Hollywood.
Anderson, the new JCW champion.
Just goes to show you anything can happen at any time here in JCW. For coming to a city near you, you gotta be a part of JCW Live.
Yep, they're going to be here May 22nd, 23rd, and 24th in Michigan.
His first act as champion, ran a title match to his best friend Stephen Flo.
Yeah, I give him credit for that, but let me tell you too, now Cocaine's going to have a target on his back, and there is one person, man, with that target in his sights, and that is Caleb Conley.
Okay.
Oh, the chosen one.
That's right.
Does he like being called that?
Bro, I got to... This dog either just shit or farted, Joe. One of the two. Something stinks over here, bro.
You know, she isn't shaking as much anymore. She just seems to have her eyes on Haley J.
Something stinks over here, man.
Well, just make sure she doesn't give you fleas or anything. But Haley J and Al continue to do battle on the outside. Hope they're keeping mind of Jeff the ref's count as well. Can't win the title on the outside.
Yeah, Jeff's got to get them back in the ring. The match has to take place in the ring.
Big Al certainly wants to bring it there in order to regain her former JCW Women's Champion, wants to regain that prize back in the center of the ring now.
That's the crux of this issue. Of course, the rivalries become personal because of how many times they've fought and how many times they've beaten one another. Then you see the pump kick by Big Al. Saito suplex, back of the head.
You know what I love about this, Joe? This
hook of the leg
could be
championship on the line.
Half a count away from a new champion.
This doesn't look pretty because it's not supposed to be pretty.
I'm still charging up my other mic.
This is supposed to be a fight.
So as soon as that other mic charges up, I'm going to switch
it all out there because that's what the JCW Championship means to them.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. Y'all see me over with the yellow sign in the back on the left?
Her as she continues to try to belittle and demean Haley, but not the first time someone's done that to Haley, and not the first time.
Oh, you don't want to get in a slap fight with Haley. We know that.
Oh, yeah, they both were in slap fights.
Well, I hope Dana White's watching.
Tremendous open hands from both.
Yeah, they both were in the slap
that's
contest.
What you call right there in the wrestling business, live rounds. Live rounds.
And it could have been a double knockout. If Jeff the ref gets to 10, this is a draw, and Haley J would retain the women's title.
I think Jeff would have been well within his rights to have called it a double knockout already. Both starting to stir now. They had got some time to respond.
Yeah, no, somebody's getting up. These girls are not staying down on that mat. There is way too much fight in these young ladies.
You can see the effects, though. Both these athletes have trained extensively how to knock somebody out with a slap. Haley battles back with a fence press and peppering with rights and lefts. This Spitfire unloads.
It's exactly why Haley J is the world champion with that ground and pound and then another slap.
Big Al is still on her feet. Big Al still went for that lariat. That would have finished it. Ripcord by Haley J. The cover.
It wasn't enough.
The punishment these two girls are feeling. I love this. Is the heart of a champion. This is
y'all see me?
JCW at its very core.
Y'all see what I got on that sign?
And we're just getting started. Later on, tag team titles. Later on, world title.
That's right. Later on, Vito the Juggalo.
There's a lariat.
Hey, go for
Bam,
it.
she got it right there.
That's it. We've got a new champion.
Big Al hooks the
Stacks her
leg.
up. She won it.
Here is your winner and your new JCW Women's Champion, Big Al!
Big Al is on top of the women's division again. And Vince, Big Al proved she didn't need the corporate leveraging. She didn't need to rewrite the rules. She didn't need to be showrunner. She just needed to get back to kicking ass.
Exactly, but she's also going to know this. Haley J is going to fight another day, Joe. We know Haley J. She's going to fight another day, man.
The realization started to set in, and that's not something I expected, Mark.
Yeah, outstretched hand here from Haley from her win at Two Tough Country. Oh, come on.
Okay. That's Haley J, and that's why we love her. Let's be honest, Joe.
Yeah, Big Al finally won the big one again, but these two will never be okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, she's back.
I'm sorry.
She's back here for Stormy.
Yeah, and she might have shit on me, too.
Well, no shitting on Big Al, because she's a brand new women's champion of JCW.
Shout out to Big Al. Alice CROWLEY, your new JCW Women's Champion. And I got to interview her. Hey, I got to interview her
JCW action
before
is on the way, but right now, Big Vito is my guest, and after the
So
last
I got
week,
to
maybe
interview
we should
Big
call
Al
you Big Loser. You lost
before her
that
championship
six-man
match
tag
that
match
day.
last week. You also lost the opportunity to own 50%
Hey, everybody in the chat,
of
Rain Kojak.
JCW with Vince
I was the only
Russo.
person that
And now
did
I
like a little
understand.
interview with her
Vince
before her
says
title match
you're going
that
to be a
day.
Juggalo tonight.
You can kiss my ass. Now let me tell everybody something here, all right? The history of Vince Russo, my best friend. He's been screwing people for years. I didn't know it until I lived it. And it happened to me, his buddy Big Vito, the protector of the investments. Hey, Vinny Roo, when you came here with this scam and I said this was a good idea, I said, let's go for it. Let's
go right
take
there.
on JCW. Let's own it. Let's do big things. But then you went into business for yourself, you cocksucker. Right? You turned your back on me. I took care of Violent J. He was out. Too Tough Tony out, Willie Mack out. There was nobody to fight, but then you come to save the day. You announced it's gonna be a match anyway. We would have won on forfeit, but then you bring out Mr. Kennedy, Nick Nemeth, and Cocaine. Right? I go get two young thoroughbreds, two young paisans, and Facade and Stephen Flo. They did their job, but you were the one who only screwed me. You screwed them too. And guess what else? I am not finished. Because you, Vince Russo, you disgraziato tesoro. I am gonna come after you. I might burn your house. I might have your family fleeced. I'm gonna do everything possible to make your goddamn life miserable.
Well, before you can do any of that, Vito, you gotta dress like a Juggalo tonight.
I am not doing any stupid shit like that. Violent J can kiss my ass because he broke the agreement, all right? What is it? What is it?
Vito.
What?
Let me tell you something, mon ami. I'm here to tell you that I am quitting the Luciano family. I'm giving you my notice.
You're giving me my notice. You're giving me a notice. You're driving me crazy. You and everybody else here.
Thank you for nothing.
Thank you for nothing. You friggin' douchebag. When you needed money, I gave you a job. When you had to come here, I fixed your papers. You're a piece of shit, just like everybody else here in JCW.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
We're not gonna do it on your time. We're gonna do it on my time. Now get the fuck out of my office. JCW, Violent J, Vince Russo, you're all on the hit list. This ain't going down without a hitch. You motherfuckers are gonna pay. And believe me, when they're gonna pay with not only their bodies, their souls. They're gonna pay with everything they have in this world.
It looks like you could use a little good news, so I'm gonna give you some good news, Vito. I understand Faygo comes in cream soda.
Come here. You think this is a fucking joke, don't you? I ain't a joking motherfucker. You understand me? You can take the bottle of cream soda, shove it up your ass, and stop being a clown like the rest of these assholes. Now get the fuck out of here.
Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is happening.
This is a message directly from the desk of General Violent J. By way of the emergency broadcast system. Mayday. 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 On the front lines, JCW has now officially gone to war. The
There's gonna be an ad
enemy,
for the
any
tour
boring,
Michigan.
lame, or corporate wrestling company around the world. Our mission's objective is simple: to continue bringing freedom and freshness to pro wrestling by way of JCW Lunacy every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Not only for the Juggalo Nation, but for all true wrestling fans around the world. And what better way to kick off this mission than with 3 massive strikes on the enemy? The first initial phase of battle will be Phase 1 air offense bombings. The location chosen for Phase 1 is the JCW Arena, also known as Harpo's in Detroit, Michigan. May 22nd, doors, 7 p.m. Wartime, 8 p.m. or 2000 hours. The second initial phase of battle will be Phase 2, ground assault tactics. JCW will feature its most powerful men and women on the ground in battle. Heavily trained soldiers and athletes. We're talking demolition.
Hey Rain, did she just call it JCW Arena?
Any and everything. The chosen location for Phase 2 is the Vault, located in Saginaw, Michigan. May 23rd, doors 7 p.m.
Hey, this is a badass commercial, y'all.
The third initial phase of battle will be Phase 3 advanced weapons and specialized training experts. The agreed upon location for Phase 3 is Greywall Hall in the state's capital of Lansing, Michigan. Wartime 7 p.m. JCW will unleash its special forces and hand-to-hand combat specialists. Men and women regarded as the sports elite, the Green Beret, Navy SEALs, and Delta Force level scholars of professional wrestling. Citizens, in these crucial times of war, we are looking for volunteers to help our cause, simply by coming out, showing your support, and enjoying JCW Lunacy Live, and on YouTube every Thursday at 7 p.m. Remember, all 3 of these shows are indeed absolutely free. However, some selective bomb-ass seating is available for purchase. We cannot do this without your help. We are fighting this war every day for your freedom to continue enjoying JCW Lunacy. And it's not an easy fight. We seriously need you to bring recruits, friends, families, fucking strangers. Bring everyone, even the roaches that live in your home. JCW needs all the help we can get if we're going to survive, let alone win this war. Please help spread our name on your social medias. Post this very commercial. And again, please bring as many soldiers as you possibly can with you who also appreciate dope-ass impact professional wrestling. Do this for us, and we can.
Hey, I gotta tell House of Graham. I know they watching right now.
Together. Emergency broadcast over.
Yep. Her post is called JCW Arena now.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
You said the ring card girl. That's a regular clothing right there. That's not just for her to wear in the ring. But the ring card girl that was in the ring, that's her regular everyday clothes, y'all. I'm not joking. Here comes Shane Mercer.
From my own personal hell, the Iron Demon, Shane Mercer!
Always daunting to see the mercenary Shane Mercer, but gentlemen, Mark, Vince, something I did not expect to see. Jeeves was inside that limousine outside. It's been months since we've seen him.
And I'm gonna tell you this, I don't know what's going on with that limo, and I'm supposed to know everything that's going on. I don't know who's in that limo. I don't know what Jeeves is up to.
So the only person who knows is Jeeves?
At this point, I'm sitting out here with you, Mark. What, am I gonna be in 2 places at one time?
Team partner,
What up, J-Rod? Hey.
From Nashville, Tennessee, the ultimate athlete, J-Rod!
Well, it was the last time we saw Jeeves, he was getting the hell beat out of him by your chosen one, Vince, Caleb Conley. So interesting to see what's on Jeeves' mind here tonight. But last time we saw J-Rod, she was on the embarrassing end of a loss to Big Al, looking to redeem herself tonight.
And I
we have
recorded
maybe the
their
most
entrances.
physically imposing male and female on the same tag team.
Joe, let's face it, you can wash your jock on J-Rod's abs, bro. That's how impressive this girl is.
Do you have one of those, Joe? Do you?
Wouldn't you like
in
to
your
J-Rod?
wardrobe?
And their opponents. From the 4-1-2, she is Dynamite, Danny Moe!
Danny Moe has been a target of J-Rod over a number of months now. But keep in mind, Danny Moe was the first individual to figure out a way to defeat J-Rod back in that street fight. So Danny Moe, no fear, no surcease. She's ready to bring on the fight.
Yeah, and I got it. This is what I love about Danny Moe. She lights up that ring. When she comes out the entrance, it's like the sun walking down that aisle. I love the exuberance and the excitement of Danny Moe.
It's like everything's a little bit brighter with Violent J back in the fold, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna be I missed the guy. I missed him.
I'm glad to hear that from you.
Yeah.
Well, not a lot of people have missed this man we're about to see based on some of the choices he's made lately.
He roamed the streets at night, creeping while you're sleeping. He is your current reigning and defending JCW Juggalo American Champion, the Ninja Facade!
You know, Joe, you and I are gonna agree to disagree on this one because I'll tell you why. You know what's behind that curtain. You know what this wrestling business is all about. Snake oil salesmen, liars, cheaters, backstabbers. And what Facade is doing is he's playing the game in order to survive, in order to swim with the sharks. And bro, I can't blame him for that, Joe. I think he's smart, to be honest with you.
Vince, I understand that that's all well and good, but bottom line is, Facade, nearly 2 decades in the sport, never needed to do that until recently, and he's made many decisions that people have said has sold out his integrity, his beliefs, and the fans that have supported him this entire way. I could not believe Facade was on the team opposing Violent J last week.
Joe, what is in his hands?
The American title.
Period.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. It's all about titles here at JCW.
Hey, what up, y'all? What up, Blade? Rainmaker, I see you. Yeah, welcome in. Hey,
You know, Joe, you
and the
mentioned
ad,
that
they called it
not
JCW
everyone's gonna be
Arena.
happy to
They
see
listen to
Facade.
us.
I can't help but notice that the former Neon Blondes here had 2 separate entrances.
Yeah.
I wonder how happy Danny Moe is to see Facade.
Tag team partners, running buddies for many, many years. But that's a great observation, Mark. We did not see Facade and Danny Moe come out together. We have not really heard from Danny Moe, but certainly speculation throughout the locker room says that even she doesn't understand Facade's decision. She doesn't recognize Facade anymore, and you have to wonder if that'll play a hand in their tag team chemistry.
See, Joe, I gotta tell you, man, I think you're being con Facade, because let's look at his point of view. He is the American champion, and here he is in a mixed tag match. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to throw him under the bus because I love him. Joe booked this match, and I did not agree with Violent J, but listen, we are a team now. I think Facade is the American champion, and listen, man, this may take away from his momentum a little bit. There you go.
I love that Danny was not scared to square up there with Shane Mercer.
Yeah, but how about the fact that Facade tagged himself in? Danny wanted a piece of J-Rod, but Facade inserted himself into Danny's fight, and it seems to me that the former Neon Blonde.
Hey, J-Rod, she's a strong woman right there.
Earlier, look at J-Rod not backing down from the American champion at all.
And she's also an American gladiator for their new
might
series.
make a play for the American title if Facade's not careful.
Hey, debuting soon on the new American Gladiators is the Ultimate Athlete.
Well, not only that, J-Rod will have a big night at Stranglemania in Las Vegas. We're counting down the days. Big Al and Danny Moe will join forces.
Yeah, on American Gladiators, her name is Supernova.
We don't know who it could be, but if one thing we've learned here lately on Lunacy, it could be anybody.
And I'm going to tell you one thing about J-Rod. You said this is a premier athlete. This is a blue chipper. She's going to be on American Gladiators on Netflix. But I got to tell you, when I go in the chat room during her matches, do you know what they're talking about?
What's that?
Her derriere. Oh. They're all upset. And I know Mark is down there. Don't let him fool you.
Well, right now it is Danny Moe knocking Shane Mercer on his derriere as the hired mercenary is looking for a reprieve. And again, you see the communication of Facade and Danny Moe not congruous. Facade wants the moment. Facade wants the spotlight.
Look at that. That's why he wants the spotlight, to show what he can do, to showcase his talents.
Well, may have taken a little bit too much time, and Facade gets caught.
Well, you talked about Vince momentum. You talked about Facade keeping that championship train rolling. It's going to be a six-man scrum for the American Championship at Stranglemania in Las Vegas. Facade, Ninja Mack, Shane Mercer, Disco Ray, Stephen Flo, and Mecha Wolf. And this could be a great opportunity for Shane Mercer to build some momentum and perhaps send a message to the champion.
I got to tell you, listen, I'm going to be honest, Joe. I'm going to tell you like it is. I'm sitting out here. Shane Mercer was one of those guys that was on the bubble before I came to JCW. Since I've come here, I see something in Shane Mercer. He is hungry. Oh, man.
J-Rod just overpowers the American champion.
That was awesome.
Did that just happen?
Mercer, the power drive elbow, and Mercer half a second away from pinning the American champion.
Lifting like that is how you work out those glute muscles, man.
Easy, easy, easy.
I knew Mark was looking at that.
Yeah, he's the one in the chat room talking about her derriere, by the way.
Shane Mercer.
See, I like this Shane Mercer.
Yeah.
Shane is hungry. Shane is fighting for a spot. That's what we want here at JCW.
Well, Vince, how do you think Shane Mercer would fare as a potential American champion?
It's all there. He's got all the tools, and maybe at Stranglemania, that may be Shane Mercer's night.
Well, there will be 6 athletes contesting, one of them being the defending champion Facade, who finds himself in a bad way now, overwhelmed by J-Rod and Shane Mercer, pound for pound, maybe the most powerful team we've ever seen.
This is what I'm talking about when I tell you that our women in that locker room can go with the guys. You're seeing it right here, Joe. You're seeing it.
J-Rod trying to embarrass Facade. I'm sure that's nothing compared to the embarrassment your buddy Big Vito's going to feel later tonight.
He brought that on himself. A deal is a deal, especially with us Italian Americans. When you make a deal, when you give somebody your word, you're going to pay that off. And I'm going to make sure Vito's going to pay that off tonight.
Big Vito becomes a Juggalo tonight.
Oh, yeah,
we have
Blade.
Jeans showing up in a limousine.
That's
We have
impressive.
Shane Mercer power
Where's
press.
Facade going to go?
Look
Oh,
at
no,
this.
they're passing him off.
Hey, Blade, this is our episode here that I was at in Detroit.
Elbow away slam.
And you see me with the yellow sign.
And the ultimate athlete, J-Rod, made that look effortless. Could be
No, hooks the leg.
Can you imagine Facade getting pinned by the
Here, that's me right
American
here.
champion getting pinned by a woman in this match?
By
Then
an American
what?
Gladiator.
Then what? Then what, Joe?
That's what I'm supposed to ask you. Then what?
There's a good shot of derriere right there. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Some
I'm sorry.
decorum, please.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Would she be a top contender for the American title if she pins Facade?
Edit that out. Edit that out. Absolutely she would be. Absolutely she would be. Oh!
Edit it out.
Absolutely lighten up the Neon Ninja.
J-Rod has put everyone on notice. Oh, check out counter! American champion Facade, and that's that gutsiness, that resiliency that is drawing so many fans to Facade, and he'll need every bit of it now that the Iron Demon is tagged back in the ring.
Yeah, and man, this is, like I said, this is a man fighting for a spot, and you've got to respect Shane Mercer.
Big championship implications all night. Tag titles still ahead. Outbreak, Tony and Willie. Cocaine and Stephen Flo for the JCW World Championship. If you joined in late, it is Cocaine defeating Mr. Ken Anderson recently in Miami to capture that title. So much more still ahead. But for Facade, he may be looking for the kill shot.
Walking the rope with the greatest of ease. Oh, wow, just took Shane Mercer's head off.
Side crescent kick in midair.
Facade, whether Facade likes it or not, he needs to tag Danny Moe in right now. He needs to give Danny the hot tag if they're going to have a chance of winning this match. Now's the time for Facade
the ending.
Not to be
This is going to be a really good episode.
To Mercer there.
Okay, there it is. He did the right thing there, Joe.
He did. Facade was in a desperate situation, and Danny Moe! Look at Dynamite against J-Rod!
Oh!
Well, Danny Moe would love to build some momentum into her tag team match at Stranglemania. She's pinned J-Rod before. Can she do it again?
The athleticism of both of these women, man, is just absolutely off the charts, man.
Oh! Full extension of that leg. Stop Danny Moe in her tracks.
Where is Danny Moe going to land?
Oh, what a counter!
Code red!
Oh!
No, what a near fall.
Unbelievable! What a match!
Referee Tango Jones says that was not a 3 count. It was awfully close, Joe.
She's got to go for the cover. When you got J-Rod down on her back, don't pick her back up off the mat. Go for the cover, Danny. That's a mistake, Joe. That's a mistake.
Yeah, but what do you think, Vince? Hell of a matchup signed by Violent J this week.
Yeah, well, okay, I give credit where credit is due.
6.
I give him credit where credit is due. That's my partner now.
It is. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, my goodness.
Good night, Irene.
Oh! Spearing through Danny Moe, and Facade intervenes.
That was a lax and taunting cover by Shane Mercer, and Facade responded.
And let's
hey, what's up, Angie? How you doing, man?
Right there,
how you doing? How you doing?
Off about that.
Thank you for coming in. How you doing?
He did. You know, that Mark's very one-sided, Joe. He's very one-sided.
What? You wouldn't know anything about that.
Hey, Angie, I'm in the audience on this one.
What
that's me right there.
I don't like when
and
they
I have a yellow sign too. That's me right there.
In a compromising position, you gotta go for that 1, 2,
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my, this ain't fair.
Danny,
this ain't fair.
Danny's gonna hit a 5th row.
Oh, thank God.
Out the back.
I don't need lawsuits.
Almost had a makeshift stage dive out here.
Oh my God.
He's about to toss her into the audience too. He said he don't need no
absolute guts.
He said he don't need no lawsuit.
To stay in the
Can you guys hear
ring
me fine?
with a mercenary like Shane Mercer. Oh man!
Oh man!
Oh my God!
Release
Roll out!
suplex.
Roll out, Danny! Get out of there!
Just ragdolling Danny
Oh
Moe.
God, she's got to roll out of the ring, man.
Hey, this part was
J-Rod
crazy
taking
right
care
here.
of Facade on the outside.
Watch out for Facade.
Whoa!
Oh!
It's J-Rod down.
Oh my God, she is.
And in the ring,
oh,
look
man.
at Mercer.
Assault.
Manhandling
Oh,
Danny Moe.
Oh, we know what this is.
This is not good. This is not good.
This moonsault and battery.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh!
Stephen Flo, where did he come
Oh!
from?
Remember Flo's
what up,
history with
man?
Mercer. How Mercer bullied him.
Oh!
And Facade picks up the scraps.
That is what you call a receipt, Joe.
Danny Moe and Facade!
Wow.
Well, Stephen Flo's got bigger problems here tonight. He's challenging for that JCW title. But Mark, no hesitation on Facade to be the opportunist of the moment.
That's exactly what he is. If he sees the opportunity to get a win, Facade is going to get it by any means necessary.
And is that a bad thing, Mark? Is that
was
a
an
bad thing?
observation.
All right, say it's a good thing.
Well, once upon a time, Facade could have won this matchup with the chemistry he had with Danny Moe. They look like complete strangers.
Once upon a time, what are you, Aesop Fables? Joe, once upon a time, it's 2026. Look at the belt. Look at the belt on his shoulders. Bottom line.
He's the champ, but will he be after Las Vegas and Stranglemania?
Listen, guys, it's been a pleasure. Mark, I got my eye on you, though. I'm going to tell you right now. Joe's okay. I got my eye on.
All right, thank you very much, Vince, for your expertise.
It's just analysis. I was just pointing out what happened, that's all.
Hell of a night, the rest of the night. We're nowhere near done here on Lunacy.
Oh my God. Joe! Violent J, the Duke of the Wicked, the man I just wanted to see. First of all, I'm glad you're back. Last time I checked, you were fired.
I thought you were dead. Good to see you, G's. Welcome
Great
back.
to see you, boss man.
Man, how's your back?
Bro, my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack, we is on fire right now. We is good. Boss man, I've been looking for you all day.
Hey, I told you
I
James
have
was
somebody
funny.
you need to meet.
Is that right?
They're gonna change the game here in JCW. Like, I appreciate all the texts, all the care, all the support you've been sending me since I've been out. I want to give back to you, to the carnival, to the Lowe's, to the Let's.
You got a little surprise for me,
I got
huh?
a big surprise for
What
you.
up, Omega?
A big surprise.
Come with me, boss man.
Let's see what you got then. I see you still primping your hair.
Hey, shut up to James, man.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to Kennedy Airport. We're gonna bring it to the Bronx, and then we're gonna go to Staten Island. All right? Listen, I got company.
Luigi Primo.
Luigi, how you doing tonight? What can I do for you?
I make a best pizza.
You do make a best of pizza, but you never make any for me. I don't understand, but go ahead.
I'm sorry about that. I had heard that you no longer have a crew, and it's very unfortunate. But you're a huge figure in the Italian onco scene, and I think I could learn a whole lot from you. So I want to work with you. I want to be a soldier. I can do what has to be done. I can follow the code.
You want to be a soldier in the Luciano family. You know, Luigi,
Yeah, put the pizza
show me
emojis
something
in
tonight.
Yeah, there you go. Put
We'll
the
have a
pizzas
pizza,
in
and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, I'll
Put
show
the
you
pizza
something.
emojis in the
It's
chat.
no problem. Thank you for this opportunity.
Have a redirch. Have a good day. I'm
Let's
telling
get them-
you, it's
let's get them pizza
busy,
slices.
Business.
Oh man.
You fucking piece of shit.
Huh?
You have the fucking balls to come here?
Oh, they got music on here?
You come to fucking my fucking office, you piece of shit? Huh? You fucking
Sound
stab
like
me
a
in the
soap
back?
opera.
What the fuck's the matter with you, huh? Who is your family, Vince? Who's the one who did everything for you, Vince, and you fuck me? You fucking motherfucker.
Who's my family?
Yeah, who's
your family? Who's your uncle? Who's your uncle?
What about
that you always talk about? Lucky Luciano. And that's a shoot, Vito. That ain't made up wrestling shit. That's your uncle.
What about him, Vince?
What about him? What did he stand on? He stood on his word. He stood on his integrity. We're Italians, Vito. We're Italians. Our word is our bond. And guess what? I gave Violent J my word.
You're supposed to be my friend, my family, not that fucking douchebag. You're supposed to stick with me. We stand there for blood. We stand there through war. We stand there through everything. But you decided to be a fucking
And
hero.
we stand there on honor. Just like your uncle. Honor. I gave Jay my word, and you lost a deal. You shook his hand, and tonight, Vito, with your uncle watching, you are gonna pay off that debt tonight, Vito.
Vince, they fucked me over. Didn't you see what happened out there? Huh? It was 6 against 1. 6! And I'm still standing there surviving. You fucking fucked it up. We could have had this company. We could have took it all.
Vito, a deal is a deal. So tonight, we could do this the hard way, or we could do this the easy way, Vito. What's it gonna be? You
know what, Vince? I do everything the hard way, so we're gonna do it the hard way, like always.
No problem. Gentlemen, hard way. Hard way coming.
Hey.
Got these fucking assholes.
Yeah,
This is your decision, not mine.
This is gonna be fun! You two guys are already fucking on the hit list and you're dead to me already. You think this is gonna be some fucking clown act? You're mistaken.
This is gonna be fun.
You guys fucking wait and see.
More JCW action is on the way, but right now I have a big scoop, and that is I've heard that Jeeves has led Violent J out to the limo with the mystery person inside, the mystery person that could have huge implications for JCW. The one man who can tell us everything we need to know is Jeeves. Jeeves, tell me, is Violent J inside this limo with the mystery person?
Well, normally if you start off a conversation, Mac Davis, you'd say hello. So hello, my friend. And yes, the Duke of the Wicked, the man who now holds equal partnership of JCW, is sitting in this very limo. And that in itself is a huge story, Mac. But a bigger, a better, the story you should be trying to get the scoop on is who he's in there with.
So who is he in there with?
That's a great question, Mac Davis. And obviously, I can't tell you because that Mac is the biggest scoop in JCW right now, and you will know that when me,
that's Brother James right
the
there.
Duke, and with
Jeeves Sachi,
the mystery man, want you to know, Mac Davis.
Does this have anything to do with Caleb Conley and the fact that he left you for dead?
First of all, Mac Davis, he didn't leave me for dead. He left me dead. All right, let's get that clear. That man ended the old Jeeves. He ended a career there. But I'm back now, man. I'm like a phoenix rising, sir. And finally, I get to be the Alfred in this bitch to the Batman from Gotham sitting inside. Am I mad at Caleb? I'm very mad at Caleb. Is me and Caleb done? Is our story been told? No, sir. But currently we're on the chapter of redemption. Revenge is coming, Mac. But right now,
I was wondering when to get back at Caleb.
This is what you should be focused on.
Actually,
and unfortunately, Mac, before you try to touch that door handle, unfortunately, I'm about to go back inside. You're about to go back inside the building, and we will talk to each other real soon. It's been a pleasure. JCW, Mac Davis, signing off. You can go too, cameraman.
He got his ad right here. Hey, y'all check out his website, y'all. Like, this is real. He make his own clothes. Oh, I was saying, yeah, check his site out. He makes his own clothes.
Fashionable enough for the red carpet, durable enough for inside the ring.
Hey, Juggalos! Do you like horror movies? Then crawl down into the cellar and check.
Yeah, man. Hey, if it wasn't for Jeeves right there, all this JCW behind the scenes stuff and getting to meet them and pictures and autographs and all that stuff wouldn't have happened, man. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Shout out to Brother Jeeves, man. Appreciate the opportunity. Yeah. So, how is everyone doing today? Hope you all enjoying the show. Please hit that like and subscribe if you are new over here. My name is Wolfpac Maine, and you are watching the Pax Den JCW Lunacy Watch Party. Hey Blade, I don't know if you was here, but they showed an ad for when their tour coming back to Michigan, and Harpo's they called it JCW Arena, also known as Harpo's. They listen to me. They listen to me and who else is, I don't know, me and the guys from 'cause I was telling the guys from the House of Grim podcast, I was like, man, you know, ECW had their own arena in Philadelphia, but it wasn't no. Oops.
Own personal battles versus evil.
Oh,
Green in terms of my advancement in the never-ending war I fight versus hedonism. Green when it comes to my arm ascending high in victory over my eternal enemy, which is the dark side. JCW's light is red when it means having the ability to prevent criminal behavior within their rings. Red in keeping their locker rooms lawful, honest, and fair. Red in preventing the spread of wicked corruption within the walls of its office. My light is green when it comes to ruining the hedonistic plans of criminals. Green when it means ceasing the spread of vile dishonesty. Green when it means having the abilities to crush fraudulence. JCW's light is red when it means having the tools necessary to extinguish the devil's flame. Red when it means ridding its ropes of immoral, crooked antics. Red when it means stopping the spread of lawless, harmful intent among its competitors. My light is green when it comes to walking across fields of burnt and charred land only to leave behind fruitful, lush gardens. Green when it means sucking up swamp loads of polluted sewage only to then spit out melted glaciers of clean, crisp, artesian spring water. Green when it means the cool breeze of an Alaskan pine forest carried and gently blown through the windows of a blown-out truck stop bathroom with 5 fat guys all pinching loafs in it and leaving its walls scented a natural, cool, refreshing musk. I am green. I am that green. And I am the only green. And you will get with the green. I am the Green Panther.
More JCW Lunacy is on the way, but right now, my guest at this time, Barnabas the Bizarre and the Outbreak. And Barnabas, looks to me like you've got a problem with these two zombies. They've been sniffing a lot of dust bunnies.
Listen, despite a minor glitch within the undead matrix, I assure you and everyone watching at home, Jackson and Abel have successfully completed rehab. They are 100% clean!
Successfully? Look behind me right now, Barnabas. Does that look like success?
You doubt the words of the purveyor of peculiar, Barnabas the Bizarre? I 100% guarantee they are free of the control of that wretched, soulless miscreant, cocaine. Will you just stop it? Stop it right now! Now, since everything is completely fine, we refocus. I said stop it! Everything is fine, and we refocus. Harpo's, get the fuck off me! We refocus on Harpo's, Detroit, Michigan. Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack. You have something we want, something we need. The JCW World Tag Team Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the JCW Tag Team Championships! Introducing first,
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up and prepare to be shocked and amazed as Barnabas the Bizarre oh so proudly presents fresh out of rehab from the witch trials of Salem to the voodoo graves of New Orleans. Twin bodies, one conjoined brain, and insatiable hunger that must be seen to be believed, for they are the unstoppable, incurable infection. And now they are so fresh and so clean. Jackson, Abel, the Outbreak!
Okay, Mark, I gotta ask. When Barnabas tells our broadcast colleague, Mac Davis, everything's under control, the zombies are clean. Is he trying to convince us or convince himself?
The purveyor of the peculiar may be protesting too much, Joe. I'm not sure how much control Barnabas still has over Jackson and Abel.
It's not easy to have the willpower to resist the temptation of addiction when, well, you've been dead for quite some time. Or
That's
so
fair.
I understand.
You saying it makes you feel alive, Joe?
And their opponents.
It's the MACK.
Introducing first, he is one half of your current reigning and defending JCW Tag Team Champions from South Central LA. He is the Chocolate Juggalo, WILLIE MACK.
Well, it's great to see Willie Mack back on his feet. You know, it hurt his pride so much that he couldn't stand and fight for the honor of Violent J a week ago. But what a big celebration he could still take part of. Our Willie Mack and Too Tough Tony going to be 100% for this fight after being knocked down and out by Vito and his goons last week.
Well, you know, Willie Mack has had many obstacles in his life. He's overcome time and again. He's a former JCW World Champion. I can't wait to see what he and Tony do as tag champs.
Shout out to Willie Mack and Too Tough Tony, about to get me a shot on TV.
He is the other half of your current reigning and defending JCW Tag Team Champions, weighing in at 240 liters on the rock, got the Louisville Town Drunk, Too Tough Tony!
Well, Tony, I've said it many times, in many ways, the heart and soul, the conscience of JCW, and no one's got to be smiling wider about the return of Violent J than a day one OG like Too Tough Tony.
Tony has fought alongside Violent J literally for decades and has been a part of JCW since the very beginning. And look at the people here at Harpo's giving Too Tough Tony a tremendous homecoming.
Well, it's a wild night so far. Big Vito apparently going to do things the hard way and going to be forced into honoring his word, courtesy of the brothers of Construction. We still don't know who's in that limousine, but apparently Violent J does, and he seems quite intrigued. We have a new women's champion tonight. That's Big Al. We're counting down the days to Stranglemania coming up in Las Vegas. What a night it is going to be that night. What a night still ahead here on this broadcast.
I really do want to know who's in the limo. Can we get Mac Davis on that?
Well, I don't know if he wants to go quite as close to Jeeves as is necessary, but I'd love to know more.
Apparently Jeeves is feeling good. I'm not going to repeat any of what he said, but feeling good all over.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. We're all feeling a little bit extra good here tonight. Tony's got an extra cigarette to celebrate hopefully a successful title defense. And Abel's got, he's got some problems. He's jonesing. And for more than just championship gold. Counting down to April 17th, Stranglemania in Las Vegas, Nevada. Available across the world on Triller TV. It is going to be one of the most star-studded JCW events in recent memory, maybe of all time.
You literally never know who might show up. Stars of JCW.
All right, y'all doing all right? Y'all enjoying the show?
26-year history from all over the wrestling world. The whole wrestling world converging upon Las Vegas. You never know who you might find.
Hey,
in
y'all.
state with
Hey,
Joe
this gonna be a good match right here, y'all.
Here tonight. Imagine what it's going to be like in Vegas as the entire wrestling
Is the audio okay for everybody?
On
y'all see me? Y'all see me right there?
City, a city that certainly there's always something going on every hour of the day, and Stranglemania starting at 11:59 local time p.m. will be no different. Willie Mack to start things out.
All right,
I
cool.
believe that's Abel of the Outbreak. Now, Barnabas has programmed the Outbreak to be of one mind, to follow the playbook implicitly of Barnabas.
Man,
but when foreign substances get ingested into the system,
I be having the best fun with these guys right here, man, and like, it's just all fun and love over here, man.
The messages of Barnabas quite the same way ever since they've fallen off the wagon.
You're telling me that in all of his excursions into
Too
the
Tough Tony, he a cool dude,
and
man.
whatnot, that Barnabas has never come across a substance.
He's like that.
Well, I'm
he's
sure
like that. He's like that cool aunt.
That antidote potion is certainly one substance I wasn't aware of.
For all the JCW kids.
Awaken folks from the slumber of the double death mist, but I don't think Barnabas has figured out the science, the potion, or the chemical.
Willie Mack's a big dude, but he be moving around. He be moving around like he a small dude.
The damage done.
See, look at him. See, that's Rey Mysterio stuff right there, man.
The chocolate Juggalo, maybe even worse. Willie Mack,
the chocolate Juggalo.
Yeah, Willie had done it to Abel. Abel gets it back.
Well, Abel's still able to replicate. Others around him, and Abel and Mack both had a drop kick.
I got a picture with him right after their first match when they was here in February when they won the tag team championships, and I got his autograph on there too.
Willie Mack, maybe not afraid of those that live zombie-like lifestyles, but not sure he's fully on board with it either.
I'm glad the audio is okay.
Too Tough Tony, if he's afraid of something,
Rainmaker, you doing all right?
Start drinking until he's not. Most decorated athlete in JCW history, and what is Jackson pointing at? Is he motioning to Willie Mack? No,
Tony was certainly looking at Jackson like he's peculiar,
no,
but I think
that's Tony's Bacardi.
Now I'm sure Tony thinks it's to his advantage for his opponent.
Oh, you got that bottle.
Bacardi. Tony's got a much
Jackson.
for the stuff.
Hey, Jackson want that drink.
Taste of that night
he still got the bottle in his hand.
And those extra toxins.
Oh, he kept up. I never seen him do that before.
Sometimes it can be a slippery slope. Uh-oh. And Jackson just got his first taste in the afterlife. I guess he doesn't hold his liquor well. Hey, Barnabas, everything's okay, right? Right?
Now, I'm not sure Tony's ever seen that reaction from a single shot before.
Not from a single shot, maybe from 10 or 15.
Right.
And Too Tough Tony has his own wrestling school,
Too Tough Tony.
They were showing clips of that with
keep in mind the Outbreak
Big Al and
JCW Tag Team Champions in the recent past. They would love to get there again. They feel very unfulfilled.
Man, I would love to help out with
their short time
being
with
a
the
cameraman one day.
But if Tony has his way, they may block out before the match ends. They won't remember a thing. And Abel's got the Bacardi.
Got that Bacardi.
Is Abel taking a weapon away from his opponent? No!
And he's chugging it. Moderation, kid. Oh, back potty drop.
I love that Tony can wrestle with an open bottle of liquor in his hand.
Well, you can't spill any. You're just wasting precious liquid.
Precious liquid.
And Barnabas has seen enough. You got my boys drunk. And Tony says, no one touches my Bacardi but me. Oh, wait a minute. Jackson's stirring. I know Abel's still nearby as well.
Barnabas is doing his job here in distracting Too Tough Tony.
And with that as well, got the Bacardi away before the Outbreak had become even more impaired.
Did y'all see me take my drink when he came out? Oh, yeah, I
Jackson
have
gets that head of
already. Oh, yeah, I
steam.
have already.
Follow through with the elbow.
I know.
Well,
Blade
Abel.
and Rain seen it already.
And Abel is, I mean, he's
Yeah,
never
Angie,
looked great,
I took
but
a
he's
shot
looked
at that
extra
Bacardi
unwell lately.
when he came out.
I don't think his body has responded
Right on
well
TV.
at all to.
Now, come on, the Outbreak are still functioning here as wrestlers,
They are.
as individuals, as a team.
Can y'all hear me laughing?
Could the alcohol have helped them?
Or does it cut out when I laugh?
Maybe they just needed a chaser this whole time. And now they're going up for Willie Mack.
Willie justifiably freaked out by what's going on here.
I do this. Oh, and Barnabas getting involved. And we're seeing extra involvement from Barnabas than we normally would. I think that shows me the despair in his mind, realizing that, okay, the Outbreak are looking good, but this strategy session, this communication, this almost telepathy that exists between Barnabas and this team is much more clouded than normal. And the Bacardi may be the reason, because Barnabas is still fighting Jackson over it. And Tony's in a bad way, though. Bottom line, hey, if that was liquid courage, if that was a way to feel no pain,
Jackson
Tony's
gets
advantage is
tagged
not
in.
neutralized. These zombies are
Too Tough Tony isn't help.
extra
He needs help.
bloodthirsty.
So Rain,
Chance ring out of
they're
Too
not
Tough
actual zombies
here
on
in
here.
Detroit, Michigan.
They just live
As
a
they'd love
zombie
to see
lifestyle.
Tony. Oh, wait, they're reaching for the Bacardi again. Oh, Tony with a drop kick.
Got to keep focused on Too Tough Tony because he can jump when you least expect it.
I hope Tony finds a
Say,
way
nah,
out of
let them
this.
drink,
We
Barnabas.
want him and Willie Mack healthy enough to watch Big Vito make an idiot out of himself. Still to come later tonight, whether he wants to or not, as Tony takes down 2 Outbreak for the price of 1.
What do you think the Brothers of Construction are doing to Vito exactly to get him to comply?
Shout out to my members. I appreciate you all. Shout out to my replay
Can't
watchers.
wait to see
I mean, we know
shout
some
out,
of that.
shout
We know
out to
some
the
of the
whole
things the Luciano
JCW
family might do
universe,
to get
man.
people to
They're gonna be with the sign
cooperate,
right
right?
there.
That's true, and now we do know something about the
Got the
brothers' past.
JCW
Tag to Willie
sign
Mack.
with the
Yeah,
pack
but right
on
now
there.
it's about Willie Mack's presence as
Representing.
he unloads with a clothesline and a heel kick on both members of the Outbreak. Willie Mack looking to bring the explosivity as he's tagged in.
Open hand slap to the face. Oh, miscommunication there. And it's a big splash
big body
from Willie in
splash
the
from Willie
corner.
Mack.
Taking them both down.
Oh, this part was funny right here.
Jackson
He
and
did
Abel
the rolling
have no
cannonball like
idea
Kevin
what's coming
Owens.
their way. Cannonball.
From the chocolate Juggalo, crushing both members of the Outbreak.
All right, Willie Mack is in control. He has Abel in the middle. About to do that
Abel's a
whoop, whoop,
sitting duck.
standing moonsault.
We've seen this before. We know what's coming here.
Whoop, whoop.
Standing moonsault, could this be all? Still champion.
Yeah, he
Now
is
the
putting
shoulder
it-
comes up. And again, you can see Barnabas
Yeah, he is putting
much
in
more
work.
uneasy, much more urgent than usual.
Barnabas feels like he has truly lost control.
Oh,
Uh-oh, Barnabas gets knocked down
that
by
was
accident.
a much worse miscommunication.
By
They
Abel.
took out Barnabas.
Well, now who's
Willie
going
Mack
to
is
steer
down
the ship? Who's
by
going to
Jackson.
guide the thought
Oh,
process?
Sling Blade by Jackson.
Sling Blade.
Uh-oh.
Jackson
they're
and
looking for that
Abel
bottle.
are looking good.
Well,
oh boy.
Jackson may have his mind on things besides the championship, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think we've just
Uh-oh, they're
remembered
taking
their
a sip of that
motivating
drink.
factor.
Chug, 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 chug.
We saw Abel pound down some liquid.
Chug, 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 chug.
Oh, no.
Chug, chug, chug.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, Tony always brings a spare. Don't leave home without it.
Uh-oh, Jackson went and got him a
A
bottle.
toast
Oh, a toast.
from the afterlife to the land of lunacy.
Hey.
You know, their tolerance level can't be great at this point.
No, it clearly. I mean, they
their
weren't
bodies-
exactly
their body's not
walking
able to
straight to
handle it.
begin with.
They're
but
insatiable.
yeah, their gait has really gotten worse as the match has gone on here.
How much
The Outbreak,
is
they
too
got,
much?
they getting drunk already?
I don't think the Outbreak have ever been taught much about anything in moderation.
Jackson and Abel.
And they're looking for as above, so below.
Uh-oh.
If they can find it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, they lost it. Oh, Abel made himself dizzy.
Oh, man.
Abel looks like
this is
he
hilarious,
is lost
man. I told y'all.
in the catacombs of Harpo's.
And Jackson doesn't know how he got up, and he can't figure out how to get down. Oh, we just found out.
I think Tony might have an idea about how to get him down.
And Willie Mack gonna back him up.
JCW Tag Team Champions,
Uh-oh,
both going to that second
to the
turnbuckle.
top rope. We're going to have an avalanche.
Oh, this is not a good situation for Jackson.
Suplex.
Nowhere to go that feels good.
Oh!
From practically up in the ceiling.
Oh, it's a big delay on that superplex.
Oh, man.
All the blood, if there's any still in there, to the head, and they beat him.
Here are your winners, and still your JCW Tag Team Champions, Willie Mack and Tough Tony!
Well, I love to see it. Tony and Mack recovered from a week ago. Violent J's back, 50% owner. And Willie Mack and Tough Tony retain the JCW Tag Team titles. And Barnabas, well, the first step to solving a problem is admitting you have one, Barnabas. And I think you have a major addiction problem, not with yourself, but with your meal tickets.
Oh, Barnabas is high.
Barnabas is shot to represent the champions again. Up in smoke, or maybe down the throats of Jackson and Abel, who couldn't resist temptation to
that's some good emojis
live
right there.
like
Blade.
viable human beings one more time. Well, I think it's back to detox for Jackson and Abel. Maybe get him a Zima if they still make those. But Willie Mack and Tough Tony are ready for all comers, all challengers. Step up against two of the pillars of JCW. Oh, they don't look well. They're not well at all.
More JCW Lunacy is on the way, but right now, Jasmine St. Clair and the Monster Corp. And Jasmine, management is saying that they want to break this team up.
Are you crazy? Hey, stay back. Stay back. Boys, are you out of your mind? The management, they don't know anything about the Monster Corp and who we really are. Do you get me?
I get you.
All right, so don't listen to these stupid, baseless rumors. So insulting, my God. Let's go, guys.
Us?
Who do you think you are?
God, they could use some deodorant.
Caleb, it's all about timing in this business. It's all about when the time is right. And Caleb, it's just not time yet.
What do you mean? This
Caleb,
is the perfect time.
You're not ready yet.
Vince, I was born ready. Have you not watched what I've been doing?
Trust me, man. Be patient.
Hey. Kerry Morgan.
You're back, huh?
Arigato, asswipe. What's good, baby?
Real funny, huh?
You all right? Yeah, real funny.
Caleb,
okay.
I got this.
Oh, man. Vincey boy. How you doing, my friend?
6 months is up already?
Brother.
6 months is up. Time flies when you're having fun.
I was having a blast, brother. Let me tell you. Only 6 weeks, by the way. And you know what's even better than that? I should go on and mention, because I'm really, really excited to do this, is you sent me there because you were really upset with Kerry Morton. But you know, Kerry Morton's inevitable. You sent me there, and I beat everybody. I mean, Vince, genuinely. Everybody, the New Japan boys can kiss my ass. The All Japan boys couldn't tie up my boots. The New Japan boys, well, you know how that usually goes. And you know what, Vincey, on top of all of this that you did to me, brother, I brought merchandise and sold out on the first night. I am so over, Vince. It's absolutely puzzling. And on top of all of that, Vincey, Let me tell you something, brother. You see, I met this little geisha girl. And brother, she was wild. But you know what about that, Vince? She reminded me a lot of you.
Did you call for me? Hi, Vince. Hi. Remember me? Yeah, see, I just checked the thing, and I'm not on the list for a match tonight. I think you
Mickey,
probably should
first of all,
fix that.
Can we put those away? Put those away. A little too much for me. Put those away. Now, I got to tell you something, Mickey. You're right. It was an oversight on... Wait a minute. Karate Kid?
Whoa.
Don't you have a past in Japan? Haven't you wrestled for years and years in Japan? Tell me about that career. Tell us about that career in Japan.
I've made history in Japan. Why? Why? What do we...
Why, he says he's the greatest wrestler in the history of Japanese wrestling.
All time, Mr. JCW, greatest ever.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's adorable. Yeah. You see, no, you're not.
Hey, what up, G
Stop
Honda?
looking at me like that, Caleb. Seriously.
Hey, I'll be seeing you
probably
over
should
at
change the whole
I'll be seeing you over
moniker
at
and get
Angry
rid of the
Man.
Mr. Miyagi headband there.
Wait a minute. We got a big event coming up at JCW. The biggest event
they
in
gonna fight
the
each other?
history of JCW. Strangle Mania.
That's right.
And I could see now, look at this marquee. Look at this marquee, Kerry. Japanese kamikaze match.
Hey, G Honda, I
The
met Vince
great
Russo.
Japanese legend Mickey Knuckles. And Kerry Morton, one-on-one, anything goes. Let's find out who is the greatest Japanese wrestler of all time. Mickey, are you in? Kerry, are you in? Ha 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 ha!
That sounds amazing. So you think it...
Shut the fuck up! Game's over. I'll wrestle Mickey Knuckles. I'll please you. And brother, I want you to watch. And when I'm done with Mickey Knuckles and all the games are said and done, just know this. Chosen one, I'm coming after you. And that little spot of yours. I don't want to be Vince's young boy. I'm Kerry fucking Morton. See you boys soon.
35 years, Caleb. I've been in this business for 35 years. I've never seen anything like this freaking company.
It's a circus around here.
It is like
You
a
gotta get a lock on
circus.
that door.
In the beginning, one show.
All right. Yeah, this is going to be playing for like the next 5 or 6 minutes, so I'm going to chit chat with you guys. How's everyone doing today? Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. This is your boy Wolfpac Maine here, and I am a JCW lunatic. What's happening? What's happening? Um, all right, let's see what we have here. It's not there. I'm going to play. Where is my studio? Okay. All right, so yeah, so how you guys liking the show so far? Oh, it's still low? Oh.
Vito, you're looking good.
Enough! Stop!
What? It's
You clowns are out fucking out of your mind!
You're right. You're forgetting one thing. The clown hat. Come on, put the hat on. You're almost a Juggalo clown. Almost.
You could take this hat and shove it up both your asses. I ain't putting it on. What do you think this is, huh?
Vito,
Listen, I don't want to do
no,
this.
you listen. You remember who we are?
Yeah.
That's Joey Twitchin.
Joey.
2 times.
Uh-huh.
And I'm Danny the Drill.
Danny Drill.
Do I need to remind you why
No.
they call me the Drill? Do I?
No, I'm the one who taught you how to be a fucking drill.
Okay, yes you did. So you know what me and my brother are capable of doing.
That's right. Let's forget about this and let's go have fucking dinner.
No. Pick up the fucking hat and put it on.
You know what? You fucking
You're
guys.
a man of your word. Put it on. Put it on. Start clowning. You capiche? Come on.
I capiche. Both of yous are a fucking finish. That's it. Enough of this shit tonight.
He's missing one more thing.
The face paint.
Whoa.
Let's get the glasses off here.
No, hold on. Time out. You guys talk about Italian tradition. We talk about a lot of things. I put the hat on. Leave me with my dignity, and I'll do it myself. Capiche?
Okay.
Cameron,
Get out, man. We got clown shit to do. Get out of here.
Start with the white.
Start with the white.
All right.
Glasses off.
Come on.
All right.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, been a while since we've seen no matter who may get a best piece of Luigi Primo.
170 pounds from the old country. He is the best pizza chef, Luigi Primo.
Well, Luigi seems to want to prove something in his return to JCW, maybe most notably to Big Vito, and it's clear that Vito is a man all alone, more so now than ever before. Not a friend in the world to save him from the drill. No, Yabo and Rofo. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah. Big Vito really has come
Let's
to
get
the end of
them
the line.
pieces
and
up there, them
chose to do it
pieces.
the hard way.
Oh boy.
Here's a menacing figure and another man who Big Vito may need to worry about in the near future.
He is the French-Canadian Frankenstein, PCO!
Maybe the most intimidating and threatening and foreboding resignation I've ever heard in my life. PCO telling Big Vito, I'm out of the family. I want no more part of this. But we know PCO's always looking for a fight. We understand Luigi Primo issued an open challenge to anybody. Looking to prove himself, prove his worth, prove his toughness. But man, what a tough draw in the form of the French-Canadian Frankenstein, PCO. This man has been an absolute machine, hell-bent on destruction since coming to JCW.
And seemingly indestructible. Some of the things that we've seen PCO go through, punishment his opponents have put him through, and punishment that PCO just seems to put himself through on occasion.
On a night where we are still awaiting Cocaine's very first defense of the JCW World title against Stephen Flo. best friends, partners, one-on-one for the top prize in this company. Apparently back on the same page as friends and gonna fight it out, may the best man win, but I'm not sure if man is even remotely capable of being enough of a scripter for what PCO is and what he's capable
Yeah,
of.
I didn't get a chance to take any pictures with any of the monsters.
PCO and Big Vito
Like I seen them coming in and out, but like they were only like in their costumes during their shoots backstage and stuff, or when it was in their matches. But I didn't really get to see them walk around too much in their costumes.
That ability to hurl that pizza dough as an offensive weapon. Luigi is unlike any other athlete in any sport or any industry, but PCO is unlike any human.
Just swatted away Luigi's attempt at a drop kick here. And that's just an old-fashioned stomp on the gut.
Yeah, PCO to the solar plexus, second time.
Leave Luigi feeling like he ate too much gluten.
In trouble.
Punishing Luigi. I think this is PCO's chance to prove I never needed Vito. Vito needed me. You joined in late. We have a new women's champion, Big Al, upending Hollywood Haley J. Saw Facade pick up a controversial win in a mixed tag team matchup. Tony and Willie retaining the tag titles over a very inebriated Outbreak. And head of steam. And PCO drives Luigi. We got somebody in a limousine outside that apparently was with Jeeves. Violent J wants to talk business with them.
Luigi hit hard enough to actually drop the pizza dough, and he didn't even go for it again, just getting choke slammed by PCO.
Yeah, not often you see that.
Oh.
Luigi lives and thrives and feels most comfort with that pizza dough in hand, but
PCO says he's going for the moonsault.
Oh no.
Could really flatten Luigi.
We've seen this have catastrophic repercussions on most people. What? No. And PCO, a change of heart. Oh, wait.
What is this?
Speaking of heart, what? Is this a sharpshooter?
PCO looking for some wrestling instead.
PCO is pirating Bret Hart's finishing maneuver, and Luigi gets tapped out.
Here is your winner, PCO!
Well, PCO dug deep in the playbook there, and maybe the lesson is that the French-Canadian Frankenstein knows way more than one way to make you cry out in pain. And whether you're Luigi or Vito or anybody else, beware when PCO is looking for his next victim.
More JCW action is on the way, but just moments ago, Jeeves stepped inside the limo with Violent J and our mystery person. Will a deal be struck between Violent J and this person? I will stand right here.
Joe, you are hilarious. You're hilarious. Hold on, give me a second. Mac Davis, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, James.
That's great. Before you ask anything,
okay,
let me just tell you. Let me just tell you, sir. The biggest deal in JCW history is official. Not since I brought in Effie has a deal, and don't bring up the 2-day war. We're past that. Not since I brought in Effie has a talent of this monumental proportions been signed here in JCW.
Well, who is it?
And I can't tell you that still. Brother, listen, look at me.
I'm looking.
You're gonna find out when all these people find out. All right, Mac Davis, what you need to know is when it's time, that from this moment will now have been the biggest moment in JCW history. I gotta get back in there. Me, the Duke, and my Batman. We are going to celebrate. We're going to party. You are gonna go back in there and ask people that don't matter as much as this right now some questions with your little Kermit the Frog voice. All right, Muppet Baby, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
There you see Stephen Flo entering the most important match of his career. But on the other side, his best friend, his tag partner, the man that granted him that shot, new world champion Cocaine, defends next.
All right. What do I have for you guys? I'm still currently working on more art. If y'all are interested in some prints, I'm going to start taking pre-orders. And then, you know, I'll sign them. Oh, that's a nice Violent J shirt right there. Oh, he got a new shirt right there too. Yeah, so like I'll sign it, date it. Here's a small 6x8 size here of the Brothers of Construction. I got the Too Tough Tony right there. And then I'm gonna make prints of the new Outbreak one I just did. Yeah, check out my premiere from earlier. Oh man. Um yeah, it's been a really fun experience. Like just the networking and just getting out meeting people and getting my name out there, people looking at my artwork and everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the newer ones right there. Luigi Primo. Oh yeah, the Vampiro. There's my picture right there of Mickey Knuckles. Yeah.
Oh, hey there. It's I, Father Brownson, and Mr. Wiggles. And today's a very, very important day because today we've let Red Love in to our hearts, right? And now that we've done so, let's prepare ourselves for the Red arrival.
Like this guy reminds me of the Bray Wyatt in the Fun House.
And the best part is, we've been preparing for that this entire time. So pour yourself a cup of tea, light a candle, right? And wear something red. We're all gonna get what we want. All of us. I'm so excited. I'm very much looking forward to get what I want. I'm gonna put a hold on my opponent, and I won't let go until we both feel nothing at all. And that's what Red Love's all about. Never let it go.
Yeah, this guy's weird, man.
We're throwing a party and we want you to come to it. Swinging impromptu Thanksgiving.
Let's go this way.
Why does this feel like deja
deja vu. Oh, I remember, because this is exactly how I found the two of you years ago. Begging, pleading for me to save you, to make you stars. And everything I've done, Mac Davis, I took them all the way to New Orleans. That damn Ouija board, channeling Marie Laveau, all in the effort to reconstruct them, resume them as the Outbreak. And now their conjoined brain reverts back to this.
You said you had no issues, everything was fine, and I'm looking at two cokeheads who look like they have an alcoholic.
Watch your damn mouth. This is your damn fault. This is your damn fault, and this is your fault. Get out! Get out of here right now! How dare you? How dare you mock me? How dare you question the authority of Barnabas the Bizarre? This is ridiculous! Makes me sick to my stomach!
The following contest is your main event! And it's for the JCW World Heavyweight Championship! Introducing first.
Talk about the concoctions Barnabas knows about. I hope he's familiar with Pepto.
I know you may have some
From
questions.
the grunge capital of the world, weighing in at a time of teenage angst, it's Stephen Flow!
I know you may have some questions about what just came out of the Outbreak. I just want to let you know I have no answers. I don't. That looked very unhealthy.
Glad we got some answers about Stephen Flow, though. Past few weeks, he has not been himself. We've seen him lash out. We've seen his temper get the better of him, even at the expense of his best friend, Cocaine. An apology tonight, doing the right thing, merits a world title match. All's right with the world. Now let's see two good buds battle it out to be world champion.
Weighing in at 92 kilos, he is your current reigning and defending JCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Devil's favorite dealer, Cocaine!
Well, for many months, Cocaine was carrying around that briefcase to guarantee him a shot at the JCW World title. I don't think any of us would have expected Cocaine to activate that title match, most unexpectedly, when our Lunacy cameras weren't there. Down in Juggalo weekend, Miami, Florida, Cocaine caught Ken Anderson completely off guard, and now Cocaine is on top of the mountain in JCW.
Offering an olive branch of sorts here, a championship match to his friend Stephen Flow. And hey, how about the situation with the limo, Joe? It sounds like maybe Jeeves does have the stroke to make a deal.
Well, you know what? Normally that would be an alarming situation, but time will tell. Bottom line, it certainly seems.
We have another visitor.
As you mentioned that, the chosen one, Caleb Conley, is out here, and it seems, Caleb, that anytime the really big match situations happen, anytime there's title implications, you're not far behind.
Damn right. Have you seen the show tonight? Have you been paying attention? It's been a great show. The only thing that would make it better is to have Caleb Conley in this main event.
Okay, well, certainly you are out here, and we hope that you remain this far away, because this is a battle amongst friends, a battle amongst people that have a mutual respect for one another. And have you seen the show to see that somebody that you once were friends with, Jeeves, is back? He's in a limo. He's got Violent J's attention. Are you worried about this?
Am I worried about Jeeves? The only thing that I'm worried about Jeeves is he is too close to the wrestling business. He should be out of it altogether. He's worthless.
Okay, well, Caleb, you being the young veteran that you are, certainly fast-tracking success here at JCW, would love to hear your scouting report on who you would give the edge to. A few weeks ago, we never would have thought this would be the world title match, but things happen quick here at JCW.
Well, let me tell you, no matter if he's the champion or not, Cocaine has never pinned me.
Okay.
Neither one of these assholes have, so we're going to see how it goes. Truth is, I can take either one of them.
Oh. Well, certainly stands to question that, you know, Vince Russo's buddied up to you. He believes that you are the future. You are the next big thing here. Why aren't you in the ring challenging right now?
Listen, biding my time.
Thank you, okay.
Russo said I wasn't ready, but damn it, I'm ready. Okay. I was born ready. That title belongs to me.
Certainly, it's hard to
Hey,
argue
thank you
with
so
with
much
the
for that
resume, but,
10-ball rainmaker. I appreciate you.
Some would say, Caleb Conley, that Kerry Morton was also ready before he got shipped off to Japan, before he got proven to be correct, not some conspiracy theorist, but correct, that management was against him, holding him back, keeping him away from you, and now Kerry Morton is facing Mickey Knuckles to prove who the greatest wrestler in Japan is? What?
Makes sense to me. He said he's so great. I don't know if you guys remember the last time me and Kerry were in the ring, I won that match.
Tape your eyes on Cocaine, coming down hard by the challenger there. It seems like you, Caleb, have a real contempt for Kerry Morton. That's what your face looked like during the conversation there with Vince Russo.
Kerry's always trying to steal my shine. Since I was a little 7-year-old son of a bitch in the backyards of fucking Tennessee, he's always tried to steal my shine, and I'm sick of it.
Stephen Flo shining on Cocaine right now. Hits that suicide dive.
All right.
Well, I mean, you could say it's stealing your shine, but are you threatened by him?
Am I threatened? Am I threatened by Kerry Morton? No, he just needs to stay out of my business and realize I'm the chosen one, not him.
Okay.
That Nepo baby can have everything he wants, not this.
Well, Cocaine's hit to the outside, and Stephen Flo may be ready to bust down a little stage dive. And collides with Cocaine. Certainly, Mark, the strategy of this fight will be very telling as the match goes on, because keep in mind, no one knows either of these men better than their opponent tonight.
That's definitely true, and we're going to learn a lot about the mindset of Stephen Flo. This is definitely the biggest opportunity he's ever had in his career, and he's in there with a man who's been his best friend.
Stephen Flo take down that modified cradle shot into a near fall situation. And certainly, Caleb, with your success, with your endorsement, that makes you in many ways a marked man. And one man that has targeted you doesn't even work here anymore, but that hasn't stopped him. Have you checked with security at all the exits and entrances? Is Matt Cross here tonight?
I have been told on good authority Matt Cross is not allowed anywhere in the whole city of Detroit.
Okay, well, I hope for your sake that's true, because Matt Cross has been a bat out of hell, feeling that he was wrong by Russo.
Everybody feels like they're wrong when they're not number one. Guess who's number one?
Well, I believe that is JCW World Champion Cocaine, prone on the mat, but not for long.
And the showmanship of Stephen Flo gave Cocaine time to rise from the dead, and Flo never got that flannel off. Handspring into the counter.
Well, I've seen that before. See, the problem here is Stephen Flo, he didn't scout that. He's not doing enough scouting. He's doing a lot of poetry, talking about Ticketmaster.
So he's not a worthy number one contender in your eyes.
Well,
wait a minute,
it
wait
looks
a minute.
like business is about to pick up.
Well, Cocaine's looking for a pick-me-up, but
there's
Jay
Shane
Mercer is at ringside, but why? Well, Mercer had issues with Stephen Flo earlier tonight, and it looks like he's trying to get some retribution. But Stephen Flo's got that guitar again. He just hit his best
Whoa!
What the hell was that?
Wait a minute!
Lights out.
I thought Stephen was going to defend himself from Mercer. He's going to win the title. Oh, Cocaine kicks out.
Now that was not the stuff of a friendly, respectful championship match.
I'll be damned.
Shake your hand, put everything behind you, rediscover yourself. BS! Stephen Flo just tried to take the title from his best friend by any means necessary.
You better get to the point here, Stephen Flo.
I thought Stephen Flo was using that guitar to defend himself from Mercer, but he seized an opportunity. And this ugly side of Stephen Flo, the side that fought against Violent J last week, has come back to the surface.
Oh, looking to add in some
Oh,
insult
he's going for a
here.
tombstone.
You're going to beat him with his own move.
Oh, he's about to counter it.
That's your best friend.
Cocaine out the back door, and down goes Stephen Flo.
Uh-oh. He's going for it.
That was a
And
nice
Caleb,
maneuver
maybe
there.
one day you'll be on the other end of this cocaine adrenaline rush.
Well, shit.
Cocaine goes crazy! Oh! And Stephen Flo a step ahead. Gravity won out. Albeit only for a moment. Walks into a massive coke slam. Cocaine is still your champion.
It's over.
Here's your winner,
You know
and
what?
still your JCW World
I think I should go celebrate with him.
Celebrate.
Well, that doesn't sound like
Hey,
that doesn't sound like he's
check this
sincere and
picture
actually
out
going to
here.
celebrate with the champion. I don't
You
believe
think?
him.
You think?
I don't believe him.
Caleb Conley, as disingenuous as they come, he feels this spot is his birthright.
Just glop cocaine from the back.
Is his for the taking. And Caleb gonna send a message. Cocaine may have the title, but this program is all about me, says Caleb Conley.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez. Burning hammer on his head.
That's the
And
championship
Harpos
title
is
right there.
raining down on Caleb Conley.
It may be only a matter of time. Vince Russo has prognosticated it. Many experts have said it's inevitable. Caleb Conley feels it's not a moment too soon that he becomes the world champion of lunacy. A statement made. What do you think at home? Is Caleb Conley ready? He believes he is. Not a doubt in the world that he should be the man.
Seen them dominate in the ring. Now hear them unleashed. It's Talking Shop with the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. No scripts, no filters.
All right. Yeah, so that was a good match right there. Such a good action going on, good storylines.
How about live stream?
You do a watch-along live stream of JCW Lunacy?
Then that means you're just as much of the party as we are. Send us some fresh footage of your Lunacy
Hey, they
viewing
got me up
party.
there, look.
Show us how y'all get down watching Lunacy.
look.
And we'll air you guys on the show. That's right, bitch. We're gonna be watching you, watching us. It's that simple. So go record some footage of your viewing party so we can view that shit too. Now, live streamers, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, or TikTok, even X, send us footage of your live stream in action and the address of how fans can watch along on your site or channel, and we'll officially make you part of the show.
Send footage and clips and we'll be Lunacy together.
Send clips and pick info about your shindigs to this address.
Moments away from what we've all been waiting for. Big Vito indoctrinated as a Juggalo. That's just moments from now. I want to remind you, you can follow along with all of the events going on social media, your favorite platform. Follow Juggalo Championship Wrestling and JCW Lunacy now as they're finally just helping Cocaine out of here to the back. He was hurt by what we saw a moment ago. Hopefully on social media, we'll have some updates on his condition and maybe his next challenger. And Mark, if you want to have some merchandise to look your best, maybe not quite this good, maybe a little bit better, where can they go?
We want to go to psychopathicvault.com where there is a whole trove of new
guys send me up there?
JCW Lunacy merchandise.
That's right, and don't forget Stranglemania coming your way Friday night
So they're looking for more. They're looking for more watch party.
Not just in Las Vegas, on Triller TV. Let's run down
people.
this all-star, star-studded card for Stranglemania.
They showed the House of Graham up there too.
JCW presents Stranglemania. GCW's Collective at Horseshoe Casino, Las Vegas, April 17, 2026. With the lineup that'll even make your grandmother wet. JCW Stranglemania will be the biggest thing to hit Nevada since the A-bomb. And unlike when your grandma visited, there won't be piss on the sheets when they leave. Well, hopefully not. JCW Stranglemania.
Hey, I saw y'all. They showed me up there too.
GCW's Collective, which means they kick ass and they're respected throughout professional wrestling.
I'm live. I'm live right now. Yeah, I'm on the Yeah, I'm on live with the House of Grim guys right there. Yeah, hey, what up, man? Yeah, I saw y'all. I saw y'all up on the screen. They showed me up there too. Yeah, man. They looking for more. Oh, thanks, man. Hey, we gotta hold our spots now. Ain't nobody taking our spots, man. Oh man.
That's cool, bro. Yeah.
You're just paying attention.
Yeah, they are paying. Yeah, I told them they was paying attention. They was paying attention to us, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we ain't playing no games around here.
Hell no. It's Lunacy era, bro. We holding it down, bro.
Yeah,
We showing mad love. Now they showing love. That's what's up.
yeah, man. We in the age of lunacy. Hey, y'all, can y'all hear them on the mic? Rain, Blade.
Yeah.
Man, it's cool as hell, man.
Hell yeah. Okay. Thanks for popping out here like this, bro. That's dope.
Oh yeah, I saw y'all up there. Yeah, 'cause I saw y'all was on. Had to come in and see if y'all had saw that. That was cool, man.
Yeah,
And
seen I was like, what the fuck?
me and Danny right there in the front row too.
Yeah. Oh, that's sick. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to clip that. Yeah, we're gonna have to clip that.
And look, I already got shouted out by Russo and Mac Davis and them and
Yeah, bro, that's some love too, bro.
hey Rain, can y'all hear them on the mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, they showing that they showing that Blast from the Past. Oh, that's Sabu, ain't it? Yeah. And rest in peace, Sabu, man. I'll turn up. I usually turn the music down because it be like copyright music going on.
Hell yeah.
I don't think this copyright music here. I don't know. Sometimes you just don't know.
Right. Like, sure. We use, on one of our editing shits, bro, we used some music that was on some of our editing stuff. And we didn't get no copyright strikes or nothing like that on YouTube. I shared the video on Facebook, bro, and got hit with a copyright strike. I'm like, ain't that some bullshit?
Oh, wow.
Like crazy, man.
Yeah, it's some fun stuff. Oh, they coming back now.
Lunacy is on the way, but right now, Violent J is with me. And Violent J, the chat room is going crazy, wanting to know who's in that limo.
I'll check Bennett.
Mac, don't be whack.
A little later.
Okay, don't be whack, Mac. I know you want to know who's in a limo.
Yeah.
I know the chat room wants to know. But just don't get your panties in a bunch just right yet, okay? Because everybody is going to find out who's in the limo next week. And don't worry, it's going to be well worth your wait. But right now, we've got something more fun to take care of. after all these months of Big Vito in his mouth and his treatment of this company, you will see very momentarily Big Vito, the Juggalo.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
And I can't fucking wait.
More coming up. Just a minute.
Come on, nice and easy. The ring's that way.
Hey, where y'all see them at right now? This only like 10 minutes away from me, man.
Please help me welcome at this time. He is part owner of JCW, the Duke of the Wicked, the one and only Violent J!
Oh, the first time Detroit's gotten to see Violent J face to face since he regained 50% control of JCW, and what a homecoming it is.
Violent J back at Harpo's, back in Detroit, and here to give some comeuppance to Big Vito.
Already making big moves, signing many of the matches we saw tonight, signing many of the matches confirmed for Stranglemania April 17th, and making sure Big Vito adheres to his end of the bargain. Mark, there's nothing that Big Vito hates more, demeans more, thinks is more beneath him than Juggalos.
He has used words to describe Juggalos that I will not repeat, and it seems Vito has finally caved. He knows what he's up against in the brothers. It looks like he's ready to come to the ring and be a Juggalo.
He gave his word last week. If he lost, he'd have to come out here and show the world his Juggalo side.
Everybody in the house looking beautiful tonight.
Looking beautiful tonight.
Woo woo.
Whoop, whoop.
What a special time this is. What a special moment this is about to be. Because we are about to see an absolute fucking hater conformed into one of us. One of the family.
Maybe a strange family.
He likes it or not. So, please welcome down to the ring, being accompanied by the Brothers of Construction, the one and only Vito the Juffalo.
Vito the Juffalo, that feels about right. Well, if Vito's trying to get away, you know Yabo and Rumpo are right there. What is this gonna look like? Anything Hatchet Man, anything Clown Paint, Vito despises, abhors.
No!
Oh, look at him! Yeah! Welcome to the family, Vito! Forget the Lucianos! You're part of the Juffalo family now!
Oh, they're gonna forget all about the dress, Vito.
Mark, what do you think they're saying back in the neighborhood now? He'll never show his face again!
Somebody's reputation just got Skull Von crushed.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen sad clowns before, but my goodness, taking it out on a small child.
Vito hadn't looked this upset since he owed that gambling debt to Tony Marinara. Look at the hatred in his eyes, and there's not a damn thing he can do about it. Russo said you gotta be a man of your word. Violent J said you gotta be a man of the word. And Yabo and Rumpo said if you don't, a lot worse could happen.
I think Vito may need more than a cream soda to get past this indignity. Look how happy Violent J is. Oh, man.
Oh, that's tremendous. Look at that walk, that cadence. He is completely defeated right now.
And he's still wearing the big Vito shoes.
I don't think they had clown shoes in his size. Just let this soak in.
All right, you fucking juggalos. I want you all to wipe that shit off your faces right now. Maybe tonight we'll just leave it on for one time and one time only. Now, I just have a few things to say. I hate Violent J and he hates me.
Oh, too bad.
I hate every single one of you people in here.
Feelings mutual, pal.
And you hate me.
Yup.
The Juggalo lifestyle is to love everybody and hug everybody and be, full of joy. I don't want no one to hug me, kiss me, tell me they love me. I don't even want me to tell it's gonna be okay, Vito. Nothing. I'm the devil.
Don't think you had to worry about that to begin with, Vito.
You already know whistles.
Now, I had your team beat. I had you beat. You sent your best guys after me. You sent Nick Nemeth. You sent Mr. Anderson. You sent Cocaine. You sent the referee. You got Vince Russo. And then you had you.
I can't take him seriously looking like that. I can't.
You put me down, I got back up. I went down, I got back up. Again, I got hit with another big finish. I got back up, you came down, hit me with a chain, put me through a table,
Hey,
and
Vito.
I still got back up.
Hey, Vito's right.
I mean, eventually.
Even though he gets beat up, but he always comes back. Even when he got jumped in the limo by the monsters, he came back the next week.
Violent J didn't do is kill me, and I'm still gonna come after you and everything about you. You understand? And I'm gonna leave you with this. Jay, when it's your time, you're not gonna see the bullet coming. Are you done barking, Vito?
I like those outfits the brothers are wearing right there.
You know, it was a few months ago you showed up here in JCW. Everybody thought you were a boss because you pretended to be one. Everybody thought you were the investor, the one with the deep pockets and short arms. Everybody thought you were the man. You had everybody shaking in their panties in the back. And then we find out The only one wearing panties was you. We find out you are nothing but a pathetic, miserable, fake-ass little doobot. You have no power, no stroke, except for this one. All the bullshit you put us through, all those months, week after week after week, making attacks on people, causing hits on people, starting all the shit you can. And now, look at you. Look at you. You got the Juggalo jersey on, the Juggalo hat, and look, even the Juggalo paint. But, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but I still feel like you're not a Juggalo. Maybe a Juffalo? Could he be a Juffalo?
That means poser for those watching.
I'm not sure, but right, Juffalo.
Juggalo.
There's a heavy possibility, but there's something about the face paint I just don't like, Vito. I don't like the FU on your cheeks. I don't know what that's supposed to imply, but I don't like it. So maybe me and the brothers should help you wash that part off. Yabo, Ruffo, do you have the precious sauce?
Sauce?
Oh! Cream soda!
It's the juice, right?
How
It's
about
that
that,
Faygo
Vito?
juice.
Your favorite flavor, cream soda. Here, Vito, let me just help you wash that part off.
It's nice of Jay to help. Oh boy. Oh, whoops.
It's a rite of passage within the Juggalo community, Vito.
You gotta
You
drop
look a
out
lot
of
better
that.
already. But something is still off. There's something about his look I'm not feeling. Maybe you don't know how to dance. Maybe you don't know how to do the clown walk. And I think you should, Vito, because after all, you gave us your word you would. Go ahead.
That's right, he said it.
He did promise dancing.
Let's see it. Oh my God. No rhythm whatsoever.
The absolute indignity.
That was a spasm, not a dance.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat this, Vito. That fucking sucked. So far, you're absolutely proving to be nothing more than a Juffalo. But there's one more thing that might convert you. I think you should have a drink of the ice-cold, frothy Faygo cream soda.
Well, let me put you on the ticker, Ryan, before I don't want to forget.
You know, Vito, the juice, the Faygo juice that you love so much. I think Vito needs to have a couple gulps. Am I right? Here, Vito, gulp, 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 gulp.
This is a drink Vito's tried to ban for months. Now he's got to chug it. Oh, it's going to be sick.
Now, come on. I thought he loved cream soda. Oh, that is the wrong move.
And Vito, that's one of your bosses now.
No, wait, Yabo, Ruffo, wait. No, wait. You guys, with all due respect, to the back. Go to the back. This between me and Vito. Go to the back. I promise you, it's all good.
So
positive.
So close to Stranglemania, and Violent J wants Big Vito one-on-one in the ring.
Jay's waited for this for months. It's a fight with Vito that caused him to lose power to begin with, and now we've come full circle.
It's been a long time coming to this, Vito. A long, long time.
Whoa,
what the hell?
Wait a minute.
Production issue? It's
lights out.
All right, we'll probably wait.
Whoa. No. That's Vampiro!
What?
Vampiro's back! And Vampiro hates the world! The former showrunner is looking for vengeance! And he's never liked Vito! Vampiro! Unloading on Vito!
What is Vampiro doing here?
The man too unhinged to last as showrunner is back in JCW, but what's Vampiro's agenda?
Hey man, Danny's short. Here's one of the guys I was talking to.
No shortage of history here between Vampiro and Violent
Let me turn it down so you can hear me talk.
One-time closest brothers.
Yeah, there go Danny right there from House of Grim.
And I've seen things as polar opposites for months, if not years.
They go to Kurt.
Keep in mind, Vampiro replaced Violent J as commissioner, showrunner, call it what you will. And there's a lot of history here that still needs resolved that apparently we're not going to see tonight here on Lunacy. But we know that Vampiro Canadiense, Vampiro, the JCW legend, is back, and everybody better watch their back.
Oh, they didn't show the part. Damn. There was a lot more to that part, man. Damn, I'm mad, man. Cause like there was more to it. Like he went outside the ring and started posing right in front of us and stuff. All right, so I'm going to hold on. Let me see here. It's I'm speaking with All right, everyone. I got a chance to speak with the new women's champion, Big Al. It was just a pop-up conversation. I was just, we had got done setting up the ring, and I was going around with my cell phone. I was recording. I think I had just got done talking with Russo or whatever, but I had my art prints with me. I had them sitting in the ring. And I turned around, and next thing you know, Big Al was looking at my my artwork in the ring, and so I was kind of like surprised and shocked or whatever. So I'm gonna let it play for y'all. I hope y'all like it. It's not like no interview or nothing. It was just like a chat about our artwork and stuff. But here's Big Al, Alice Crowley. It's I'm speaking with Big Al
What's
from
up?
JCW Lunacy. What's up?
How are you?
Thank you.
Wolfpac.
Wolfpac, man.
Maine. Let me see the social medias. I want to see it. So I can
Okay.
follow you. These are sick, dude.
Yeah, it's at Wolfpac, Maine. You can put hashtag. A lot of them follow me over there.
I like this one a lot.
Yeah, when I was here for the last show, when they came out without no makeup on, I was like,
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, who's that?
Lunacy's gonna need some posters and trading cards and stuff like that.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
they were already talking about doing that stuff.
Oh yeah, and I talked. Hey, that look familiar right there. Hey, when I was doing because I do watch.
She's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I love Willie.
I do watch parties on my YouTube, and they was doing a commercial for your t-shirts. And I was like, wait a minute, they took my picture.
They took my picture.
I was like, man, y'all could go ahead and take it, man. Cause like,
look at Jeeves. I love Jeeves. Jeeves is great.
I was doing my watch party, and I finished. I ended my stream, and him and Facade left for comments. They both each left a comment down there.
Sick.
I was, and then Facade came into my live stream 2 Wednesdays. Oh, and I'm gonna say too, this is the same night that she won the championship. This was earlier that same day. Days ago, I think, came in and left his emojis, you know, like the little ninja and the heart and stuff. Yeah. Like, I follow Vince Russo in the Coach and Bro show and stuff. So he was talking about Lunacy and stuff over there. I was like, oh, I gotta check this show out. Like, and I started watching it.
So that's how you found it was from Vince?
Yeah.
That's funny. How often do you sell these prints?
I haven't even sold them. I just printed them out just show off. But like that's what I'm interested in doing.
No, that's what I would do. I would show them your artwork and be like, hey, I'm trying to make fucking art and do this shit.
Yeah.
Because that could be something else that you can get in here doing. You know.
And like I'm really creative too. Like I come with ideas all the time.
Yeah.
I want to do like an interview or something on my channel too, or if y'all need to cut a promo or somebody. I don't know. I always just have ideas. Yeah.
Well, this is a good place to start because we got all kinds of interesting people here for sure.
Oh yeah.
To say the least.
And when I was here, like everybody was like cool.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. All right, folks. I was just talking with Big Al. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Catch y'all a little later now. Yeah. Yep. Let me go in slow motion. Oh no, okay. Yeah, so I hope you guys like that. It's I'm I'm speaking with I'm speaking with like she don't smile like that on TV, y'all. Like yeah, so I hope y'all like that. I'm gonna try to get like again, it was just she just popped up out of nowhere, man. Like I turned around, she was already in the ring looking at my artwork. Like I had my folders sitting there on the side of the ring, and she was like looking through the folders or whatever. So I just went over there and started talking with her, man. Yeah, so and that's so this is the first time I played this for y'all, but I wanted to give like a context first, you know. So yeah, man.
It's how I get paid. It's how Jeff gets paid. And and this show only survives through those super chats. So do us a favor, please leave some super chats in there. Join us throughout the program tonight. And again, Violent J will be with us later this evening as we get closer towards the top of the hour here. But right now, I do want to go over some of what happened on tonight's show. And tonight's show, of course, is all leading up to the fact that last week, Vito losing his match now has to face the consequences of coming out and dressed up like a juggalo. And Jeff, this is really what the whole thread was throughout the entire show.
Yeah, if last week with the Deadly Resolution was like the grand finale, this was the epilogue. This is where you got to see the payoff of the stipulation with Vito. So
yeah, she was.
Listen, I remember early on in this storyline with Vito, people were like, "Man, when's Vito gonna get his ass kicked?"
Did y'all feel like listen? Did y'all want to listen to this?
All the time. When's Cocaine gonna get his? Well, now we fast forward to today. Cocaine is the champion. Cocaine is the world champion, and Vito is out there dressed in the last thing he wanted to dress in. So everything comes full circle. Everything you get your payoff.
And we do have Vince Russo coming out and telling Jay too that look, he's going to pay this off. Vito will come out here and he will do what he has to do, confirming that all that was going to happen. I love the way that I say this all the time about this show. There's a thread in the show, and it makes you stay from point A to point B, and you keep moving that way. It's how wrestling used to be done. It's how it should be done. Episodic TV. This is what episodic TV truly is. Let's talk to, man, Cocaine. After he got that belt, and I got back in the back, and I tried to have a conversation with him to talk to him about, the championship win, but the guy doesn't talk, Jeff.
Yeah, that I like that. You like that. That's something you would say in that. Yeah. And Mac, I want to address this real quick because you were popping everybody all night long. You're doing a fantastic job in these backstage segments. Not only making yourself a character and funny, but getting the talent over in the way that you do. So you were awesome tonight, dude. Everybody was popping for you.
I appreciate that very much. And I don't get to see the comments that much because I'm so enticed, entranced into what we're watching on TV before we come out here. But thank you very much, Jeff. There's a lot of work that Jeff does behind the scenes. You guys know nothing about. I promise you, he is just as much involved in that JCW family as anybody else in the back room. Look here, we did get a lot of things that happened tonight, and one of those to me was Big Al and Haley J's history. The package they put together on these two, that was an incredible video package. Look, whoever did that, great job. That's like 2 video packages I've seen in 2 weeks now that have just blown me away. But I think even this one was better than the one I saw last week. What did you think about this video package showing the history about these two?
I got to start doing that.
Yeah, these are good for viewers, especially that may have missed a lot of that stuff. You always have new people coming in. I remember Vince telling us that he had learned from a woman at the USA Network. You have to treat every show like it's somebody's first show.
Yeah.
And these packages do that perfectly.
Hey,
so
what up, Tyler?
Missed the history.
Hey, you missed a good episode
Big
right
Al
there,
and
man.
Haley, they got caught up. But yeah, telling a story in those video packages is
I'm gonna see if the House of
main
Grim
thing
guys
you
are
want to
still
do,
on.
and they've done it with this one and the one last week.
The match itself, too, we had Hollywood Haley J, the champion, losing her belt to Big Al because Big Al now is the new JCW Women's Champion. And they got to a point of that match where they're both known for having been in slap fights before. And they got into a slap fight in this match. And let me tell you something. Some of those slaps look mighty stiff to me, Jeff.
Yeah, this was a pretty stiff match. It was good. I think people have been wanting Big Al to get the belt back
early
for a while, so I think a lot of
people,
if
they still have me
were happy with
come
that.
and help
of
out.
course, the Haley fans may not be happy with that, but she's not going anywhere. She's going to be back in the picture. But I liked at the end with Haley. Oh yeah, I'm going to shake your hand, and then
they
she
cut the
doesn't
part when
because for
Vampiro
2
was
reasons. A, that's Haley.
with
that's
everybody at the end.
But secondly,
You
what
remember?
did Big Al do to Haley when Big Al was
man,
the
because
showrunner?
he was right in front of me. Like I would have been right on
left
TV.
and right.
Oh yeah.
So of course Haley would not shake her hand. So I did like
And I
that.
hope somebody
Nigel
got,
Davis with the $2.99 super sticker. You didn't ask a question, but I'm going to tell you a story while we're talking about these ladies here. On our last night of our last TV tapings, there was a group of us that got together. We had an early flight to get back home.
celebration was just
and
for us
it was
in
me,
house.
Carrie Morton,
Yeah, just
J.
like
Rod,
like on Monday Night Raw, how
Hollywood,
they
Haley
do like
J,
extra stuff after it
and
goes off the air.
Caleb.
Caleb Conley.
Yeah.
Now,
the last row,
we were at Rudy's house because we all had to, like I said, we all had to leave. So instead of sleeping, we decided we'd stay up. We wouldn't sleep. We just stay up and get to the airport about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
As we're there, we're kind of winding down, all sitting around on the couch area and stuff.
The first row after
And
Hogan
Rudy
died,
has
too.
2 long-haired
Oh,
Dachshunds.
man.
Cute dogs, really cute dogs.
We're gonna talk
And
about
Hollywood,
prices.
Haley J, has her dog, and they're all running around having a good time. At one point, Caleb Conley has his nice tennis shoes sitting on the ground, and he looks over, and I slowly, it's like in slow motion. Caleb's going, "No, you didn't, you son of a bitch!" And the dogs are lifting their legs and peeing on Caleb Conley's tennis shoes. Absolutely hilarious. He tried to clean them off, and I know those things still have to stink to this day. All right, let's talk also about Vito. I had to break to him about Vince saying that he had to go out and do that Juggalo tonight. And Vito's getting a little more confrontational with me than I cared to see. But it's just part of the deal, I guess. And then I have to deal with Jeeves and the limo and everything else that's happening during the night. Just craziness. And don't forget, too, Violent J will be with us in just a little bit, probably in about another 10, 15 minutes from now. You'll have Violent J with us live, and you can ask him anything you want. Send those super stickers in and ask him absolutely anything. There's a lot of questions I have for Violent J when it comes to JCW, especially with the growth in the last year, and see where he wants to go with this program. I think a lot of people are curious about that because JCW is just so damn hot right now. But anyhow, let's talk about something else that's taking place. Shane Mercer, Danny Moe, Facade, and J-Rod in a tag team match, intergender. And I want to mention something. Shane Mercer is a beast. This guy, not only can he do incredible things in the ring, but his ankle, I got a chance to see him after the matches that he had over the weekend. His ankle was so
I wish I was out there in
and
Vegas,
black
man.
and blue from the wear and tear that he had been doing on that ankle for so long. I don't even know how he was walking on 2 legs. And that's the dedication of people that are in JCW to give you that the kind of matches that you see. You would never know that he had a problem with that foot the entire match.
She was from OVW.
How much pain that foot was
I don't know
giving
if she's still
him.
there.
So it was incredible to see that. So if
Is
you go back to
Haley J
watch
still
that
over
match,
at
and you have not seen it yet,
too?
Shane Mercer is toughing himself
So
through.
I know J-Rod is over there.
Ankle injury there that you can't even tell while the match is going on. All right, let's see. We talk. What do you want to talk about, Jeff? You know, there's so much of this show. I just don't know because I'm going to get as much in as we can before we get to Violent J. But what did you really like about tonight's show?
Well, that match you were just talking about, I had a quick note on there. I thought that Mercer and J-Rod did some good moves working together. You know, what they did into that spear looked really good.
Oh, yeah.
And man, if I wanted to get somebody over viciously, I think I would have been.
He's gonna be part
Danny
of
Moe be the one
HEP
to
that
take
day.
the beating. She makes everybody look magnificent. I think back that was either last week or the week before. The big boot she took from J-Rod, the stuff she was taking Mercer from Mercer tonight. I remember Big Al through the chair.
Oh, okay.
Had, like, Danny Moe is fantastic
act like you're helping us set up type shit.
Selling.
Yeah.
Like she may be the best on the roster.
And then I'll just introduce you to
and the other thing, Vito's promo with you. First off,
you know
the
get more
big
eyeballs
loser,
on
you
Pure
popped
Pro.
everybody with that.
Yeah.
But
it's a win for all
I
of us,
honestly believe,
they shouldn't
and
say
with
too
all the
much.
shenanigans with you and
Hey, man, we're
Peaceville
gonna have
coming
more
in,
competition with
this
the
was
watch
the
parties
best
now.
promo of Vito's career. Now I have not seen them all, but I've probably seen
I'm not
most
too
of
worried
them.
though, man.
And I, without a doubt, I think that promo at
Cause
the
like,
beginning of the show with him and you,
Yeah.
that is the best promo he has cut in his
We've
career.
been running with him
Absolutely fantastic.
since the beginning.
I've seen Vito do so much just in the
Yeah.
short time that I've had a chance to work with Vito and JCW. He is so good at just going straight into character and doing what he needs to do. And it's almost because he lives that character while he's behind the scenes as well. And so I guess it's easy for him just to always be there and have it turned on. But yeah, Vito has been a big part of JCW's success, along with everybody else in the back, because it's certainly not just a one-man show. You know, one of the things too that I love tonight, the line of the night tonight for me was when Jeeves and Violent J got together, and Jeeves looked at Violent J and said, "I thought you were fired." And of course, Violent J turns around and goes, I thought
You know, y'all
were
got
dead.
your
Fantastic.
own
Absolutely.
uniforms on,
Fantastic.
got the
And-
equipment,
And
and
yeah, I'd like to see more of
y'all
them.
pretty
They have good
professional,
chemistry,
so
those two
I
together.
don't see why
But
not
seeing
people
Jeeves
want to
back, I
work
thought
with
Jeeves
y'all.
was fantastic all night.
Right.
At least 3 or 4
Yeah.
But yeah, so
times we
like
saw
we've,
him. But my
when we
favorite thing that
had
Jeeves
him
did
on,
tonight
bro, like
was
that's
when one
sitting
of
at
the scenes with you and him at the
4,000
limo,
views, like
and
3
he
and
was
some
being
change.
Jeeves, and then you
Okay.
mentioned Caleb, and he
And
changed. I don't know if
we're
that
not
was
other
brilliant to
people
me. The
that's
way he
interviewed,
just kind of got
you
a
know, like
little,
I've seen somebody hasn't even had 300 and some
volume
views,
went down a little
400
bit, and
views
got
on
a
it.
little more serious when he was
I'm
talking
like,
about Caleb.
damn,
I thought that
bro,
was
like,
great.
I'm reminded,
like, we
Vito and
got,
Jay
like,
will be
what,
with
30
us. We do it through
subscribers
Super
just off
Chats.
that
All you have to do is leave a
episode.
Super Chat into the room. Is how this show continues to run week after week is with your help. So we certainly appreciate any of those donations and Super Chats that you can pass along to us. I do also want to talk about Big Vito's promo where he had Luigi Primo coming to the room. Again, there's a lot of things like that that are just really
Damn, man.
unique. I had somebody today. This is a true story.
I gotta see if
went
somebody
into a
got.
store
I gotta see if
today,
somebody got
and the
footage of
clerk
Vampiro
knew who I was
posed in front
from
of us and
wrestling
stuff,
on a
man. I
local
gotta
level,
get
and
that
asked me if I
from
ever heard of
somebody.
a couple of characters.
Yeah,
And I said, well,
I'll do
name
that.
them, and I'll tell you if I know who they are. Here's the two names I got. Straight up
Cause like,
honest. Cocaine
yeah,
and
Danny,
Jeeves. Two names that I was
yeah,
asked
Danny
about
was standing right next to
specifically,
me.
and they had no idea that I'm with JCW at this point. I just
I hope
started laughing.
so.
I said I work with both of them, and then they said, "Well, how about the pizza guy? Have you seen the pizza guy?" I said, "Yeah, he's in JCW too." All these names that are so hot to just regular people on the street are inside JCW. Which is really cool to me. But speaking of that, if you want to get behind the scenes and see how some of these promos are produced,
with
take
Shaggy
a look at
and
this.
Vampiro on each side of me.
And 3, 2.
Oh, they showing some behind the scenes of them cutting the, shooting the promos.
Luigi, how you doing tonight? What can I do for you? I'll make a best of pizza. You do make a best of pizza, but you never make anything for me. I don't understand, but go ahead. I'm sorry about that. I had heard that you no
Yeah,
longer
this-
have a crew, and it's very unfortunate.
Much
But
love,
you're a
peoples. I love
huge
you all.
figure in the Italian
All right,
art
y'all.
scene, and I think I could learn a whole lot from you. So I want to work with you. I want to be a soldier. I can do what has to be done. I cannot follow the code.
You're good, brother. Do your thing,
I
man.
want to be a soldier.
Hey, nice to meet you. Hey, what's up, Lauren? How you doing?
Luigi, show me something tonight. We'll have a pizza, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, I'll show you something. It's no problem. Thank you for this opportunity. Have a good day.
They're showing the making of Luigi Primo's promo.
And that's kind of behind the scenes of how these promos are done. There's actually much more of those that I have shot that will show you. It gives you a really good idea of all the creative input that's coming, into the scenes, because usually when these are being shot, these videos, there's not just one or two people there. There's several people in the background, and they're all throwing their ideas at the guys who are on screen. And that's how these promos come to life. You have people like Violent J and Vince Russo who are saying, try this, do that, say this, say that. And this shit really works. These guys have got it down, and I love working with them. Just really cool folks. All right, Violent J, he will be with us. We got about another 5 to 10 minutes. So let's have Violent J in the room.
Hey, that's good, Lauren. Yeah, we're doing good over here too. A lot of good things going.
Also, let's talk about, I'm trying to see where it can go. The Green Phantom video. Again, another update. And Jeff, I can't figure out who this guy is still.
Yeah, I'm still
I know you
live,
kind of gave us a hint last week, but is he currently working anywhere else that you know of, or is the Green Phantom completely new and unique to
watch time
JCW?
hours in,
No,
man.
he's a
I'm trying to
veteran.
get
He's
these
been
last
around for a while. I believe he's from
500 in.
Canada, and he's done a lot of like hardcore deathmatch stuff. So yeah, but I don't know
Get
too
that
much about him though.
4,000.
But I remember,
Yeah.
he's in it. He was in a battle royal in JCW a couple years ago.
I haven't done no
and I
no
believe it's
marathons in a
Lunacy 8
long
that you can
time.
watch that in.
I know, like when you go, when I go on my
You can't
analytics,
say enough about
I'm
these
already
vignettes.
at like
They're absolutely
4,030
phenomenal.
something.
The ones
But that's like
with
different
Father Bronson
from
as
your
well. We
your
can't
calculated
skip the
watch
tag
time
match.
hours, you know.
The Outbreak versus Tony and Willie.
Yeah, 'cause it's like a
I
week
don't know
behind.
if
Yeah,
I've
like
seen
5
the
days
chat more
behind.
into
Yeah.
a match than they were into that one. tonight. They
Yeah,
were
we just
loving
got done
every
watching the show. We
second
just
of that
checking out the post show, guys. We
Everything to
just
do with the
chilling.
outbreak and that storyline right now. I mean, think about it. Here's the guys who, you know,
Yeah.
they get into the
I showed them
cocaine. You
my
know, and they're zombies. First of all, they're zombies. They get into the
I showed
cocaine.
my little
And
interview, well, my
now
chit
at this
chat with
point, they're getting
Big
into the
Al.
alcohol. And
Yeah, I don't have
That's
it
got a
live yet.
serious
I had it on
problem.
private, but I showed
But
my
what's
people in
also
here
funny is that
first.
Barnabas loses control
I'll
of these
have
guys, and
a
before
live
it's over
song.
with, we see the outbreak in the bathroom, and not a pretty sight, Jeff, at all. When one of them decides to throw up blue gunk all over the mirror.
The 500 subscribers
This whole
over
thing is
3,000
just
watch
genius.
hours.
And
We're
the
only
way that
at
Tony and Willie played it off with him in the
1,508.
ring, like I don't know, Barnabas
Oh, y'all
freaking
get
out
there, man.
gets better every
Especially
single
with
week.
this JCW
Because
content.
you would think, like,
what I've
what's
been
wrong with
doing,
this guy? Well,
like I've been
what do you
chopping
think's
and
wrong with this guy?
you know,
These
I've been
people he's
chopping
trying
up
to
and
control
making clips and
have
shorts.
addiction issues with every
And
single
I just put
substance
like
they
a
come
whole,
in
I just put like
contact
a whole
with.
match up
And
there, and
him
those
going
been getting
bonkers, I
views.
absolutely love it.
Just me reacting to the
You know,
match.
one of the other things too that we talked about throughout tonight is that Big Vito is getting ready to come out as the Juggalo. You know, he's got to come out in full, you know, garb, and he's got to have the paint. I had a chance. I got backstage right as they started to apply that paint.
Oh, they're showing, yep, they're showing it. Hey, y'all, they're showing Vito getting his face painted. He look pissed off.
I hate your guts.
Come on, Michigan.
I really hate your guts. And Russo's dead. Dead to me.
Not happy.
Not happy whatsoever.
He's
All right,
cool,
guys,
bro.
we do
Yeah.
have
his
Violent
wife
J
cool,
coming
yeah.
into the room in just a moment. He'll be back on the other
I
side of
think
this
so
commercial
when we
break
was
right here.
interviewing him,
Super
right,
chats are the
he's
way you
standing
need to
there
do it,
pacing
and
back
we'll
and
come back
forth.
and do
She's
that
at the
in
computer,
just a
right?
moment.
She's trying to get it going for him. And she's like, I know I'm not the one you want to see. You don't want to see my ugly face. And, you know, just to be polite, bro, I was like, I beg to differ. And she's like, what? I think I said, like, oh, no, you're pretty or something like that. And he was like, he stopped walking, looked into the camera. Like, what'd you just say, fool?
Oh, yeah, he be roasting people, too. Oh, thank you for coming by, Lauren. I appreciate you. Yeah, he be on interviews. He be roasting people sometimes if he don't like them.
Like, if you talk shit to him online, he's putting you on blast.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's up, though.
They said like when him and Mr. Anderson is backstage going at each other, that's off the script. That's freestyle.
No shit.
Yeah. It's not even written. Yeah, peace and blessings to you, Lauren. You take care. Yeah, man.
On your live see us right now?
No, I'm just on my phone. Yeah. They just see you. Well, they just see me on my phone right now. Yeah. No, I don't put people on the air unless I get permission first. I don't do that.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. They just hear us talking pretty much. Oh, you say your penguins? Oh yeah, yeah. But they such good actors too, cause like you can't tell. Like if I wasn't a wrestling fan and I was to meet like J Rod in real life and then her character, it'd be like two different people pretty much. Cause like me, it's like me. It's like I know too much now. So I gotta make sure not to say too much. But yeah, like you got your super villains, your heels. They be yelling and cussing on TV, and then in real life they could be like some of the sweetest people, man. And it's a good art.
Culture, bro. Like, hey, how's it going, guys?
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm like, you ain't like, shut the fuck up. Don't fucking talk to me, fan. Fucking Mark.
yeah. He's like, hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah. Can I get a picture? Sure can.
Oh, I gotta put my
5. It looks
Till
like
5. I'm
yeah.
sorry, guys. Till 5 Wrestling. I should know that. Till 5 Wrestling. Also, not just a member, but saying Muppet Baby Mac Davis is money. Thanks, Jeeves.
All right,
Thanks,
y'all.
Jeeves. Let's see. Also, we have Mr. Alex Forbes. Whoop whoop. Best episode. Again, see, I mentioned this earlier. I saw that all night tonight, and I saw it last week too, where people are really digging these episodes. Let's see. The next one we have here is from Piers Austin. What's good, Jeff? Sending love from Australia.
Here's a long-time wrestling podcaster. Hope you're well, dude.
I can't wait to see next
Yeah, man.
week's
And
episode,
hey, look,
bro,
if you want to be a part of the show, all you have to do is come in here and just drop us a super chat. We'll throw it up on the screen. I got to get one thing taken down here so I can put something back up. Hang tight. That's not the one here, Jeff. I'm trying to find. I got the wrong
this is
section
my
here.
fault. We'll take them a little behind the scenes. So I do these. I make these little layouts with everybody's name on it.
Okay, good.
And like 10 minutes before the show starts, Mac texted me, "Where's the Violent J one?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot to send it to him." So yeah, that's you can blame me for this one.
And I wasn't going to throw you under the bus like that. I wouldn't do that. All right, let's see. Let's get Violent J in here now because he has been sitting waiting patiently right now. Violent J, welcome to the show, my friend.
What up, guys?
Good to see you, man. You're wearing camouflage. It's hard to see you.
Yeah, man.
I got you now. I got you now. Good. Let me ask you something, because I didn't go over the main event, and I say the main event. It's like you mentioned earlier, Jeff. I think a lot of people left after the match of the main event, but may have missed the ending of the show, thinking the show was coming to an end. If you did that, go back because there's much more to that. But Violent J, let me ask you, how did you feel about the end of the show and how it ended between Vito, the clown makeup, being the Juggalo and decked all out? Did it go the way you wanted it to go?
They might show the footage after
No.
Violent J left.
It's always going to be problems that only you and the people that wrote the show and production know how it was supposed to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep.
And when it doesn't work like that, it's okay if it's still good. But even if it's still good, you walk away kind of bummed out because you know how good it could have been. You know what I'm saying? So as long as it's still good, it's okay. But man, me and Vito had more dialogue. The lights cut out way too soon. You know what I mean? And we had way more dialogue. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
what happened. It was set up at a perfect time when it was about to go down, the lights cut out, but they cut the lights out right away. And me and Vito said to each other, they fucked up,
Oh yeah, yeah.
when the mics were down, you know what I mean? But yeah, talking about it on the way back with Vince and everybody, we were like, they don't know what it was supposed to be though, so it worked out fine. You know what I'm saying? It still was good. I was still happy with it watching it today though, man. That's for sure. And as far as people leaving, it seemed like they all came back toward the end because we hit 3,000. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Look here. It was incredible inside the room. And even in the chat room right now, Violent J, I'm looking at the numbers, and these are the strongest numbers we've ever had for the post show.
Listen, I got a question for you, man, because sitting here watching the show, I want to send super stickers and stuff. How do I do that?
You simply go, Jeff, tell them how to do that. You're the wise one here.
If you are on your phone, there is a bottom right. They got like a little $sign button next to where you type in your chat. I think it's the same way on desktop as well. But you just click that, and then you'll have options: super chat, make your message stand out, super stickers, all that stuff. So you just
it's on the bottom right.
Yeah, next to the chat bar.
Okay, and if it's it's like that, okay.
I thought you were asking, so we would tell them. You're like me. I'm not really sure, so I'm glad you're asking.
It says live chat, and then it says settings. Is that what I'm looking at here or no?
Oh, are you on like a TV?
I'm on like a Roku TV.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do it on there. I don't know. Anybody in the chat, Matt, can you see the chat? They let us know if you can do it on a TV app.
Look, yep.
Because
I can probably do it on my phone all the same.
Yeah, I know you can on the phone, and I know you can on desktop, but I'm not positive on like TV apps. I don't know.
And we've got one right here. Nelso Kelso saying JCW quickly became my favorite weekly show. Heyo, Jeff and Mac, good to see you in here. And thank you so much for the super sticker and being part of the show. Also, Retro Shred saying Vito ain't been dissed like this since David Flair and Crowbar crashed his Italian dinner on Nitro. Vampiro popped me hard too. JCW can't be stopped.
Oh, yeah.
How does that make you feel, Jay? Because, you know, you put it not just financially, but I mean, this is your baby for a long, long time. When you start seeing people responding to JCW the way they are right now, how does that make you feel?
They get a lot
Well,
of, they
I
get
want
a
to be
lot of
clear.
good
You know,
feedback.
I tell this every time I go on a podcast, but it's important to me that people know this. JCW has been my baby, but the truth is, JCW was just a promotion for Juggalos. You know what I mean? And we didn't really have aspirations of taking it anywhere. You know, it's never been a goal to take JCW and try to get it true success on its own. You know what I mean? It was just something to entertain Juggalos at the gathering, to entertain Juggalos at a lot of our concerts, and mostly our annual events like Juggalo Weekend
Oh, we
or
get some
the
JCW
Christmas party
Lunacy,
or the Halloween
JCW
party.
lore.
It was something for that, you know, but you know, about a couple of years now, about 2 years ago now, is when we really set out. When Lunacy came, Lunacy was the exact time from the beginning of Lunacy that we said we're doing this for real. You know,
Yep.
our touring career slowed down. You know what I mean? And it freed up a lot of time. You know what I mean? And Shaggy began his podcast, and he puts a lot into that. You know what I mean? And I had free time, and I wanted to do my thing. You know, and man, JCW becoming a real thing is a goal. It's first of all, it's nice to have a brand new goal. It's nice to have another goal in life because I haven't set a goal for
Yep.
myself in years.
It's,
You
it's
know,
good having
and when
goals
I like to
too.
think when I set a goal, I don't fail. And what I mean by that is I try not to set my goals so high that it's almost impossible. You know, I don't think like that. I set my goals reasonable, and I think that I can handle this. I think I can pull this off, you know. And so we set the goal about 2 years ago, and we've been steady growing since. I mean, shit, tonight we had 3,000 viewers live. You know, that's like, you know, it's still we're growing bigger and bigger as we go, you know. And it feels a lot like starting ICP. Every
Is
little
the audio
milestone
okay, guys?
is so awesome feeling. You know what I mean? Every little thing we do that we reach new ground it feels awesome, you know. And it's very exciting like that to be able to have those feelings again where everything's brand new, you know. And I heard you saying earlier, Mac, that you wanted to ask me things about like our goal, what my goal is with JCW and everything. And I've been thinking about it since you said that. And like now this is my goal. My goal is to see JCW be a respected wrestling company in the United States. I'm not really focused about worldwide, you know what I mean? Because anybody can watch it around the world that wants to, you know, but there's so much involved in bringing it overseas and stuff. It's just so much. So I don't really think
That's
about
too expensive.
worldwide success right now.
Yeah.
But I would like to see JCW pay for itself. We've got a lot of our wrestlers working for really, really cheap. So a lot of them work for cheaper than they normally do because they believe in this company, you know. I would like to pay everybody what they're worth, you know what I mean? And I would like to see the company make enough money that it sustains itself, that it pays for itself, you know what I mean? That would be accomplishing our goal. If this company made enough money that it took care of itself, you know what I mean? Because right now it just loses money every show. It loses, you know, at least 10 grand every time we do one. You know what I'm saying? Every show we do, you know. And I like to get out of that and actually see it pay for itself. I'm not worried about profit or anything like that. I don't think about getting rich off wrestling, you know. I would like to see it pay for itself. I'd like to pay all these wrestlers what they're worth. I'd like to pay everybody what they're worth behind the scenes, man. And that's my goal, to see JCW in such a spot that it takes care of itself. You know what I mean? Financially.
A lot of people ask me this, and I'm sure you get this too. Are we looking at going to streaming at some point, some type of a streaming platform
This is
or
a good
TV
interview right
even?
here,
Is
y'all.
that something that is in your mind that in future you'd
Some
like
good
to see happen?
information.
This is a true story, brother. This is going to sound like I'm making it up, but I'm not. We've been talking about that since day one. You know, how do we get on TV? How do we get a streaming deal? How do we get a network deal? How do we do all that? You know, we just don't know, right? But we wanted to get the show to a spot that it was good enough that we
Get it
figured
free.
we could do that. You know, we wanted to make sure JCW was good enough that we felt we could be on TV. We could have a good, lucrative streaming deal or something like that, right?
Yep.
So we started to talk about it. And me and Billy had a conversation one day. We talked for about 45 minutes. And right when I was hanging up, I was talking to another friend of mine too. And right when I was hanging up, I saw an email come in. And it said something about, you know how you can see your emails pop in on your phone, you know?
Yeah.
I don't normally go to email like I should, man. But an email came in and it said something about JCW. So I clicked it to see what it was. And man, lo and behold, it was a company interested in packaging and selling the show to networks.
Oh, great.
Like they came to us, which is what we hoped would happen because we don't have the knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sure enough, we got to a spot where these guys have been watching us for months and they wanted to try and package the company and sell it to a network or to a streaming site or somewhere. And we've been meeting with them and having conference calls and everything. And we figured out how the approach, how to go about it, how much we want to try to sell the show for, and everything, man. And it's actually taking place. Like we were just trying to finalize
They need to
the
sponsor
entire
them.
deal between them and
I don't
us,
know.
so that these guys can come out to Vegas and just have a good time and check out
That'd be a
the
good
next couple
question to
shows.
ask
You
them.
know, because
Very
it
cool.
actually starts right then. They're going to be trying to shop the show to a network or to a streaming platform or something. And if we do that, that will basically pay for what I'm talking about. That'll pay for all the wrestlers. That'll stop us from having to spend money on these episodes. You know what I'm saying? And it would be paid for within itself, you know? Then at that point, once we reach that eventually, then we'll set more goals. You see what I'm saying? On how to get higher, you know, because we're nowhere ready to stop, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, we are very much underway of trying to get a television deal or a streaming deal or something, man. But we don't want any chump shit. We don't want anything small. We want something significant. You know what I mean? We're happy on YouTube. I mean, you know, anybody can see it. Everybody has YouTube. You know what I mean? If you're on one of those apps, you got to have that app to even be able to see it, you know? And everybody can see YouTube, you know what I mean, around the world. And so we're pretty much, we like the format of YouTube. I like being able to do things live. You can even do pay-per-views on YouTube. You can do anything on YouTube, you know? But yeah, man, we are very much underway trying to get this show a deal. You know, the only thing that scares me is if we got a network deal or even a streaming deal, is I worry about characters like Cocaine and like the angle where Cocaine is and the Outbreak is battling drug abuse. You know, I would hate to have to let angles go like that. You know what I mean? I would just like to be considered adult entertainment, sort of like something that's, you know, 18 plus or something, and we'd be able to stick to our more raunchy fucking, maybe raunch ain't the right word, but more of our adult themes, you know, nothing sexual, but you get what I'm saying. I would like to not be censored, you know what I mean? So that's the only thing I worry about doing some kind of network deal or something is having to tone stuff down. But we could do it to some degree. We could tone things down to some degree, but nothing that we feel would actually jeopardize the freshness of Lunacy, you know what I mean?
or something
and
like
if you,
that.
You know, and I can't imagine, like, I know that we have a show that I think will be next week, and there's a promo. And I remember coming to you after this promo, and I rarely will go up and mention to somebody after something, you know, that happens during the show. I might do it after the show. But I came straight to you and went straight to Vampiro. And the promo that you two cut in the ring was very raw, very real. And I can't imagine that TV would be able to carry what happened in the ring. But for those who appreciate a more adult-themed kind of wrestling show, this was so real and so raw that even the language didn't bother me because it felt so damn good. So I can understand your hesitation of, you know, I don't want to be pulled back too much because we lose the personality that is JCW.
They'll get watered down.
I'd rather just be considered something different, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That is like, you're not your typical wrestling, you know? Even if it had to be advertised that way or something, you know? I'm happy with that. I would rather have a smaller crowd and be able to do what we do, free to be able to do it, than to have to restrict ourselves to get a bigger audience. You know what I mean? Because I think when you start restricting yourself and restricting your art, you lose a lot of that. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
It's like in music, you know, they call it a sellout. When
It's
you
a give
change
and
your
take.
art, you change your music to fit a wider audience.
Yeah.
That art is not what you originally intended it to be. You start to fuck with the art to get a wider audience. You know what I'm saying?
See,
That's
and a lot
selling
of
out, you know?
juggalos, they don't
And I
want
don't
them to
want to
sell
sell
out.
out our product and make it something different aimed for a wider audience. You know, I want it to be exactly what it was when we came up with it. You know what I mean?
And while still being profitable. I mean, and it can still be done that way. I mean, as
Yeah,
long as you
100%.
get that audience, you can still be very profitable with a niche audience. I totally agree with that. Cyber Brick saying, when will we get JCW in St. Louis?
We play St. Louis all the time. We just had we play the what is it called? The right there at we play the Pops nightclub
they
right
got
there across from St.
one of
Louis
the
in
ring
Indiana.
girls in the chat
But it's
right
right
now.
across from downtown St. Louis. We play Pops all the time, you know what I mean? We were just there last year with JCW. But we'll be there again soon. Absolutely.
And
you brought up cocaine. I do want to
Cat,
ask about that because tonight was the night
Sweet Leaf.
we saw him become champ.
She's
What is the thought
tall,
process that
she's
goes
the
into
tall,
that? I
thin
know
one
different
with the
promoters
crown,
look at things different
with
ways.
the
Okay,
Juggalo
well, this
paint,
guy, everybody loves him. We're going to let him go with it. Or the
or
storyline
the
fits
Juggalo
this. So
face
when you're
paint.
picking the belt to go on cocaine, is it as simple as everybody loves him? It's his time. Is there more to it? And also the interesting choice to do it not on a Lunacy taping, but I believe it was Juggalo weekend, right? In Miami, which is a cool thing to show fans that go to anything can happen in any show. I guarantee you those people there did not expect to see the world
Do you know why
championship
Faygo
change
don't
hands that
sponsor
night. So what's the thought process
ICP?
that goes into that when you said, you know what, cocaine's going to be the champ?
Well, you know, in that particular in that particular example, we were having problems with Mr. Anderson and his scheduling. You know what I'm saying? The shows he was available to do, you know, he's got family and everything. He's got a lot going on. You know what I mean? And the shows he was able to do and everything, we needed more. You know what I'm saying? We need more as our world champion. You know what I mean? So we figured we had to put the belt on somebody else so we can have a
that
champion
gathering
that's
looked a
around
little
more
wild,
often. You know what I'm
looked a little
saying?
too
If I'm
wild
gonna
for
be
me.
honest, you know. And Cocaine was right there. I mean, he's the most reliable guy we got on the roster. You know what I'm saying? He's super, super over.
And
I think out of the whole
cocaine is cool as
roster,
hell,
out of all the
man.
new characters that Lunacy kind of came up with, Cocaine was the first one to get a chant in his name. You know what I mean? Where the crowd's chanting their name. You know what I mean? Cocaine was the first one to actually get over. And he's super over now, especially when we go out west, man. They love him. They love the shit out of him, you know?
I still don't
And
have a
so
picture with
we wanted to
cocaine
put the
yet.
belt on a JCW guy.
I shot some video.
I'm not always
when
a
we was
fan of
hanging
putting the
out
belt on
after the
like
show.
somebody that's not a
But he
full
didn't have his
timer at
mask on.
JCW, but
I
has a
don't
big
want
name.
to show his face
You know
on
what I
TV.
mean? I like to stick it on JCW guys that are our own soldiers that are going to be at every show, things like that. You know what I mean? So that had a lot to do with why we
Well, he
put it
shows
on
his face when he plays a
Cocaine when
different
we did.
character
You know what I mean?
and other wrestling
And I
promotions.
think that's smart too, Jay, because a lot of times I see people bring in the big names and they make them the stars of the show and build their companies around them, when the reality is they're going to be gone. And you've got to rely on the guys you have in your locker room that are always going to be there. So I think that's a smart choice. I see too many times where it's done the opposite way.
Yeah. The other thing is, okay, like take Nick Nemeth, for example, right? When we use Nick Nemeth, a lot of people, even our own commentary team, and I get on them about this, you know, a lot of people refer to him like they're not a regular in JCW. They when they're cutting their promos against him, they say, "Oh, you used to be, you know, Dolph Ziggler and this and that, and you're a big time star coming here." I don't like that. You know, Dolph Ziggler is a JCW wrestler.
Yep.
He's always on the show. You know what I'm saying? He's on the show all the time. I don't like to treat him like he's something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I do.
He's on the show all the time. You know.
Yeah, Nick
So
Nemeth
I
is
don't
cool,
like
man.
it when we act like he's an outsider coming here or he's bigger deal than we are. You know, I don't think we should act like that. I think we should treat it like we're at his level. You know what I'm saying? Because it brings the whole company up. But if we say, "Oh, it's such a privilege to have Nick Nemeth here," you know what I mean? It brings us down. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
I don't really like that. You know, I like to consider the names we use as we're on their level. You know what I mean? I think that's how you get the right. That's the correct way to use them.
I agree. Last week,
Xavier right here.
and
he's
that's
like
something I
he's the
noticed with
first
the main event
Juggalo
last
I
week.
ever met.
Facade and Stephen Flo
Um,
and Cocaine belonged in there with Nemeth and Anderson and Vito. They are just as important to that match as the
I met him
veterans
in
are.
back
I
of
think that's one thing we're
in
seeing with
in
the
the back
JCW talent.
with
Just
Facade.
like you said,
Facade was
they're
back there
all
too when I pulled up.
valuable, and they're all have their
Xavier right
worth,
there
and
and
there's not
Facade was
like
like two of the
tiers
first
here.
people
You
I
know,
met
it's
when I first
everybody
went up to
contributes
Harpost
to the
back in
show.
February.
100%.
mention
In
that,
equal amounts, you know? Like the guys asking you, Mac, they were asking about Luigi Primo. They're asking about Cocaine.
Yeah.
They're not bringing up the big names from former WWE and TNA guys. You know what I mean? They're talking about these guys they discovered. So they're all equally as important, you know, and equally as valuable. You know what I mean?
And I got to
think
tell
when
you, Jay, that blew me away when that happened. You know, I'm sitting in the store and guys like, hey, have you ever heard about these guys? And it cracked me up because I was not. I mean, I just wasn't expecting those names to come out of his mouth. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm living in Georgia, you know, so I'm not expecting at this point to hear those names. And those names popped up. And I thought, how strange is it that three names this guy's asking me about all work with JCW? Says a lot for where JCW is right now. Let me ask you real quick, too. I do want to mention, first of all, 3,000 viewers is what Nigel Davis was saying. And also,
Nigel, thank
Catman.
you for that 50, man.
Yeah, man, that $50 we certainly appreciate. Catman saying, great episode tonight. Congratulations for the 3,000 on tonight's episode. Looking forward to seeing what's next. Keep up the good work, y'all.
Thank you for that, Catman.
There's something I noticed on tonight's show, Jay, that seemed a little bit different. There was a little tweak to tonight's show. I noticed music in the background of some of the vignettes in the back. I kind of really dug that. Who made that decision?
Me did. I did. I started to incorporate it. Me and Jeff did, and we didn't want to incorporate it too much. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that when we were using it too much or too loud, it became too distracting. You know what I mean? So we were bringing it in and out, and it worked the way we ended up using it. But I like music because nobody else does that, and it really can change the whole feeling of a vignette. You know what I mean?
It does,
music
because
can
there
be
were times
really
where
helpful.
There were times where it felt very dramatic and very intense, and that music made that feel that way. And so, yeah, when I heard that, I was like, they're playing something a little bit different and new. I think the last time I saw something like that may have been Lucha Underground, may have been the last show I think ever I heard music in the background like that. And I always thought it was really cool. I thought it was perfect for a
We've been
wrestling
doing it
show.
for a minute. We usually have it with the Monster Corp when Jasmine St. Clair's cutting a promo. We usually have some scary music behind him. You know what I mean? And we started to use it during the outbreak. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's a powerful tool, man. And you don't see it a lot in wrestling, which is super cool about it, man. You know?
Retro Shred with a $5 donation.
Yeah, y'all gotta check
also,
out my
Violent J,
Outbreak
can
video.
you explain the wellness policy in JCW? I lost count of the flagrant
I met
and
all of them
suspected violations inside
all
the
in the
ring
same
alone.
area that day.
There was quite a few tonight.
Dang, we don't really have one, man.
I was on set with them that whole day.
I think he was enjoying the outbreak, enjoying everything else in the ring. So
Yeah, we don't really have one because we don't have any contracts or anything.
Shout out to
Nobody's
Mr.
under contract.
J-Rod,
Everybody can leave.
the
You know what I
ultimate
mean? Anytime they
athlete,
want. We don't have anybody
and
locked into a
American
contract.
Gladiator,
So, you
Supernova.
know, everybody's an independent worker. You know what I mean? So we
And she
don't really
took a
have that
picture-
set up
she-
yet.
she
But
took a
again, you know, if we
picture
landed
with
on
me
some
and,
network or stuff, a lot of that comes with that stuff. You know what I mean?
Me and
We're
Facade,
still
she took
growing.
that picture for me.
Joe, how did you get the group of talent you have
Shout
in
out
that
to
locker
Brother
room?
Facade.
I'm guessing you handpicked quite a lot of these guys
Shout out
because
to Brother
it feels
Jeeves.
like they all have the same type of attitude, whatever it takes to make this work. And that is unusual in a locker room for wrestling, especially in an independent wrestling level. You know, you don't find a lot of guys. A lot of them are all cutthroat, and you've been in wrestling long enough to know that. This locker room, I don't feel that way.
See, I
Man,
told
it's
you.
stunning, you know. We get so many,
Hey, Rain,
you
listen
know, I
to
call them
them.
demos because I come from the music world, but we get so many submissions of wrestlers trying to get into JCW, you know what I mean? And the way 95% of them talk is like, man, you need me to come in there and light that bitch up. You need me to come in there and show what I got. You know, like they present it like we need them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and there's other people that totally come at you in a different way. And when they speak really respectful, it goes a long way. Like the way people present themselves to me. I'm just saying what works for me, you know. When people present themselves and they say, man, they compliment what we're doing and they compliment what it is they like about what we're doing. and they speak respectfully, you know, it makes me feel the need to want to give them a proper look and check them out, you know, and at least talk to them, you know what I mean? But one thing that really works with me personally too is when a guy is relentless about getting in, when a guy is like really trying, contacting over and over and over, because we've had some of our best luck with that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're hungry.
They're hungry and they want in and they really mean it. And it's you don't get the notion that they're putting that same effort to get into everywhere. They just want to get into JCW. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And if that's what the feeling you get out of them, you tend to want them here too, because they obviously really like the product. You know what I mean? And they stay watching even when you haven't called them back in a month. You know, they're still trying. You know, Ring Rat was like that. Ring Rat was like that 100%. We, you know, Cocaine was like that to a degree. You know what I mean? These people that they really try, they really want to get in, and that shit's flattering. And you know, and it's nice to be, you know, to have people want to get in like that really bad, and you want to do it for them. You know what I mean? Because you think, dang, this person would really appreciate their spot, and they're gonna work their ass off. You know what I mean? So
And that's what
let's
I
give them
love
a try.
about
You know,
that's the reason I love this locker room, Jeff. I'm gonna let you hop in just a second here. I'm sorry, but one of the reasons I love this locker room is that the similarity of everybody back there trying to prove
thank
something.
you, Ray.
You know, a lot of these guys have either been passed over or haven't been looked at, given a fair chance, whatever it may be. And there's a lot of people in the back that are trying to say, "Fuck you. I'm better than you say I am, and I can prove it, and I want to see what I can do when I'm inside JCW." It's the reason I came there. I think there's a reason why a lot of other guys came there. We had something to prove. We got tired of people telling us we can't when we know that we could.
Yeah.
Look
I think it's one of our best things about JCW is the locker room, the camaraderie between everybody. People actually care about each other. People are, you know, there's never no fighting or any drama or any arguments or anything like that. Everybody really cares. If there is any type of little argument, people are crying afterward, feeling bad about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a nice family. It's a real family, and everybody loves each other, and it's something we're very, very, very fucking fortunate about, man. Everybody really does care about each other. Whenever we come out with new like we have this new outfit we're about to give everybody, right? It's like a lunacy outfit. What they call tracksuits, right?
Yep.
Everybody wants one. Everybody wants one. Or if we say, hey, we're gonna be ordering these are like $45 if anybody wants one, the whole roster's buying them. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wants them, you know? And that shows camaraderie. That shows like everybody wants to wear the same thing. They want to be a team. Everybody wants to be a team and wear that flag, you know? I love that, man. We're very fortunate for that.
You know, speaking of wearing that merch, you know, Jeff and I'm thinking on the screens on, you know, Thursday nights, we'd look good in some merch if we had some. You know,
sure
maybe
would.
A jersey, a cap, something like that. But
you've seen that commercial, right? That's where you get it.
I got this.
I love a businessman. Till 5 Wrestling and $10 donation. We appreciate it. Great episode of Lunacy as always. I had the pleasure of interviewing Vito and Noel this week. Episode is on the channel. Vito had choice words for Violent J and Vampiro. Hope to meet you all this summer.
Cool.
Let's see. We also have Eric saying, I love the show. It was a good, solid show that feels like it's built on a great foundation, even with all the fun, crazy stuff on top. I mean, these things, I just love hearing these things. Also, is JCW still considering coming to Port Huron? I don't know.
I think ICP's coming on my birthday. No, that's Cadillac.
That's Cadillac, but you'll be
Cadillac, Michigan. Yeah.
How far is Port Huron, or is that how you say that? Huron? How do you say it?
Port Huron.
I don't know.
I
Port
think it's
Huron.
Huron.
No, we've been coming to Saginaw, right?
Yeah, we've been going to Saginaw. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any plans on coming to Port Huron.
Is about 45
hey, look, if I'm sure
of
that you're always open if somebody wants to offer the sponsor a show somewhere, you'd always willing to listen, right?
We don't even do shows like that, sponsored shows. We don't do them at all. We sponsor all our own shows. Yeah,
man,
that's another thing that'd be nice. Somebody, hey, we want to pay all your wrestlers and run a show.
Yeah,
Okay.
hey, look, you heard it right here. Contacting. See, Daniel Stewart, great episode tonight. Can't wait to see everyone in Vegas.
told
Yeah, I'm
you it was
looking
a
forward
fun
to Vegas, but
episode,
let me
man.
ask you, you've got a busy time because you're not just doing JCW, you have ICP too that you're touring with. So how busy is Vegas going to be for you?
Well, Vegas is different because Vegas is the day off from ICP, you know. We're playing the night before and the night after, but
right.
Vegas is just the show, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it. I think Stranglemania is going to be a great day. I think it's going to be a fantastic day. Tickets are selling really, really well, you know what I mean? I'm really excited about it, man. I'm excited about everything, you know. I'm worried about like making sure we get our work done, getting all our pre-tapes done when we get into town, you know what I mean? But you know, you gotta worry about that every city, you know. But yeah, I think Vegas, we're gonna take the fucking bull and run with it. I think it's gonna be awesome, man. I think we're gonna do a great job.
And of course, you'll be able to find that on Triller TV. You'll be able to watch us there. And do you have the information, Joe, with you by any chance that talks about where to get these tickets, where people want to, you know, go ahead and get something purchased?
I don't have any idea.
Okay, well, that's
yeah, I don't even know. I think for the live event, where do you get tickets? Yeah, I really don't know, man. I'm sure it's on one of those flyers or somewhere though, or on the website.
Just look up Psychopathic Records or go somewhere on one of the Facebook or social media channels. I'm sure that information is out there. Also, we have Weird Bob. Hey, good to see you. Mac, Jeff, Violet, Jay, and me and Strange Suspicion. Love you guys.
Hell yeah, this guy, that's my man. They help us with the commercials that we show all the time.
That's
my boy Bob at Strange Suspicion helps us like a motherfucker, man. He makes those commercials. He's a big part of Lunacy, man. And he's a guy that was knocking at the door a long time. He's a perfect example, man. Somebody that was like, hey, I want to help. And now they're a major part of the show. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, man.
Bob and I actually have had conversations now that I'm sitting here realizing who this is. When we did some of the JCW commercials, he and I talked back and forth. He does some incredible commercial work. He really
and Rebecca Speed, man, he is the shit. He is the shit. I don't know if you guys saw that new commercial for the next 3 shows, Mayday, that we're doing in May.
Yeah.
He put that commercial in like 2 days, put that together in like 2 days, man. He is just the shit, man. I give it up to Bob, man. And Strange Suspicion is awesome, man.
Very cool. Bob, make sure you do grab me while you're in Vegas and make sure that we get a picture or something while we're there. City by the Bay, thoughts on Tony Khan? I was going to ask this question. Thoughts on Tony Khan? Also, bring back Zach Amico.
Yeah, for sure, man. The commentary thing is weird, man. We used to have nobody. Now we got too many guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good problem to have, though.
Man, I got nothing but love for Tony Khan. He gave us props on that social media tweet, man. I got nothing but love for him, man. I can't believe, like, he seems like a super nice guy. He seems like I agree with a lot that he says. Yep. And I got nothing but respect for him, man. Tons of respect and love, man. And I think he's a dope guy.
Jay seems like a cool dude.
We also have DK Juggalo 260 saying, I'm glad to see JCW reigning diamonds. And I have been down since the beginning, and I can't wait for the future. And since I'm fasting with the other promotions, JCW is what I'm dialed in on. Keep it up.
We're going to keep it up for you, man. That's right. That's why we're doing it, man.
Yeah, and everything like this, including all these super chats tonight. If you want to be a part of the show, it's a super chat. Put it in the room. But everything you do to support JCW is felt by the guys in the back. I can tell you that. We feel that momentum. I know, Joe, you got to feel the momentum of the fans because it's almost like you can't help but feel it when you're around them. And even when you're not around a live crowd, you still hear people talking all the time about JCW.
I got this.
You know, I'll tell you something. A record label person told me years and years ago.
Spent like $9 for
they said, you never know how much you're blowing up because you're not there. You're where you're at. You're not on the streets when people are handing your CD to other people. You need to check this out. This shit is so dope. You need to check this out. You're not there. You never know how much you're blowing up because you're not there for it. And JCW is the same way. Man, I'm telling you, within a span of 2 months ago, the fans at our live events were not as dialed in as much as they are now.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man, especially the tours with ICP.
He ain't lying,
when
man.
JCW plays with ICP, a great deal of that audience
I
is
be
very
seeing new people
appreciative of the
come by
wrestling. They give love to the
and
wrestling,
really feeling
but they
it.
don't necessarily know what's going on. You know what I mean? They're just cheering everything, and you know, if a guy's an obvious bad guy, they're booing, and they're being very respectful, but they don't really know what's happening. Them days are long gone. Everybody knows who everybody is now. You know, so much. It was probably only 6 weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago. I was standing next to Billy backstage, and Vito was out there cutting a promo at the beginning of the show, and I believe we were in Saginaw, and he brought up somebody's name, cocaine or something, and the place popped. You know, he just brought somebody's name up, and they reacted, just like on Raw or something, you know what I mean? And he brought somebody else's name up, and they're booing. You know what I'm saying? It's like they know who these people are now, you know? And we're seeing its growth right before our eyes. That's the most exciting thing about JCW, is you can see the growth right in your face. You can see things growing around you, and it's super exciting. It reminds me of the beginning days of ICP, man. And it's refreshing to feel that again at this age, you know, to feel that kind of passion for something again, and to see it work. You know, it's like it's been working. It's really exciting, man.
Yeah, it's more
King
than just a
Cobra
TV
with a
show,
$2 donation or whatever the little symbol is there. Will you ever do a JCW event in the UK?
Like, I don't even feel like
I'd love to, man.
right now.
I'm sure we will one day.
Hanging out, having fun.
Yeah, it's just not a priority to go over there because we'd have to fly our entire roster over there, which would cost ridiculous amounts of money.
Yeah,
it's just about the money, you guys. It's not that we don't want to bring it over there or anybody's not worth our time. That's bullshit, man. We would love to come over there. But, man, the expenses on us, we don't have that kind of money, man. We just don't, you know. Things might change, though. If we do a network deal, we might have the money to be able to come over and do something like that. Who knows, man? But right now, it's just not in our budget, man.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of companies try to grow too quick, and that's one of the things I do love about how you're handling JCW is that you're taking your time with it to make sure we do it right, because a lot of guys will come in, they'll drop a boatload of money trying to start up a federation or some type of a group, and they spend all their money right away and they waste it when they could have done it differently, like you're doing, where you're trying to grow it slowly. You'd rather grow it fast if you could, but at this point you're growing it slowly because it's more financially makes sense for you in the pocket to do it the way we're doing it, correct?
I wouldn't mind spending money for
I had a
JCW
wrestler
tickets,
say to me
man.
one time, "Hey, man, we need to go to Australia. We need to go to Australia." And I'm like, "You know how much money we would lose going to Australia?" Right? And they're like, "We need to go. I got a hookup. We need to go, you know." And I said, let me ask you something. If you were running JCW, if you were running a promotion, would you take it to Australia knowing how much you're going to lose? And he said, "Hell no." And I said, "Why not?" And he said, "Because I ain't got the money. So I'm going to go knowing I'm going to lose my ass. I'm going to go because you think I got the money for it? That's insane. You know what I mean?"
Let's see. Rain saying whoop, whoop. Shout out from Wolfpac, Maine, and the Pack. And Wolfpac was at the last show. I had a chance to meet him. Does some incredible artwork. And Jeff, I think you know Wolfpac as well, don't you?
Yeah, I've checked out his stuff. He does a lot of good videos supporting JCW. Jay, I wanted to ask you, we get a lot of positive comments about the introductory vignettes like the Green Phantom and Father Bronson. Top shelf production, whether it's the way it's shot, the things that are said. How do they like get put together? Is it just a different case depending on who it is? How heavily involved?
Those guys are doing that themselves.
That's crazy.
Because they're soldiers. Because they're the real deal. Those guys are doing that themselves. They know we're bringing them in, and they want to make the biggest impact they can. You know what I mean? And those guys are soldiers, man. They're smart. They're geniuses. They're able to do that. They're able to do the filming. You know, like I'll help. I'll write the script or something. You know what I mean? For like one of the Green Phantom ones or something. You know what I mean? But they're out there doing it, editing it, dropping the voiceover. You know what I mean? And it means a lot to them to be coming in. Like that's the kind of energy you want, man. You want guys. You don't want guys that are sitting in the corner waiting on their paycheck. You know what I mean? You don't want that type of energy in the back. You want guys, this is one of the coolest things they've ever done. See what I'm saying? That's who you want in your dressing room, man. That's when you're going to get that magical camaraderie. You know what I mean? They're going to feel that audience and want to be a part of it, you know? And a lot of times it works if the wrestler is a juggalo because they understand how special juggalos are and how unique this subculture is, and they want to be a part of it and they want to impress it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, these guys are soldiers. They're warriors. They're doing that themselves. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say,
Ed Smash with the super sticker saying, Violent
thank
J,
you.
when you guys get inducted
I
into the
appreciate it.
Celebrity Wing Hall of Fame for WWE, who would you want to induct you?
That's so fucking dope. Win. He said win. That's a great way to look at it, man. Shit. Oh man, I would be so fucking ecstatic if that ever happened, man. It's just no way. It's not gonna happen. Might happen after we die. You know what I mean?
Hey, never say never, right? Never say never.
But I don't know who I'd want to induct. Probably Vampiro if they let him.
And guys, by the way, I want to mention this again. Next week's show is a must-see television show. When you see the beginning of the next week's show and the in-ring work and the promo that goes down, going to be one of the hottest things I think you'll see the entire time that you've been watching JCW Lunacy. Just
I can't remember what the
blistering promo.
I can't remember what happened at the beginning.
Let's see. You had the Gritty Urban Saga saying, "Great show tonight. Thank you for featuring."
Can you hear me
and
better?
The Team Gritty watch along on the show as well. Much love.
I've seen him on Twitch.
What is the Gritty Urban Saga? What is that? Oh, he can't answer, can he?
No, he can't answer. No. Well, he
Sounds
might if
cool.
he's still in here. You never know.
I was wondering if that's like a YouTube channel or something. Sounds cool.
KC Lion Squad. I love watching the show with the Gritty Urban Saga. Okay, so again, somebody right there with him. And also, we haven't tried to get everybody in here. Traffic Jam saying JCW is the best show. We believe in Violent J.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome.
BGSP19. What are the hurdles? What are the hurdles venues give you to have a hardcore death match these days? And what pitch do you give venues for safety to allow these type of matches?
Man, I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know if I got old and became a pussy or what.
Man,
this is like
their longest
I am not a fan
show right
of
here.
Legitimate pain in wrestling. I'm not, man. I'm not a fan of two guys showing off, showing how high their threshold for pain is and all that. I don't enjoy it. I don't like seeing people get hurt for real. I don't like it. I don't like guys. Oh, look at how much pain I can take. You know.
Yeah.
I just don't like it, man. Like me and Shaggy were both doing commentary one time.
I'm not into those death matches either.
And they pulled out needles. And they
I like them
started sticking needles
sometimes.
through each other's cheeks and shit.
Yeah.
And even though we're live on the mic doing commentary, we both were like, man, fuck this shit, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're like, this is too much, man. We don't want to see this. I'm not
I don't like
enjoying
that
this.
either, man.
You know what I mean? Like, honestly, it's like, it's something different. It's not a wrestling match. You lose the art of telling a story.
Yeah.
And I probably sound like a bitch right now. People are like, no. But man, you lose the art of like telling a story and showing how good you can fake it. Right, and you start involving real pain and shit. I would die if somebody caught a slicing glass through the neck, man, and was crippled or had a stroke or something. I'd never forgive myself because I booked them in a barbed wire fucking exploding death match. I would be like, why did I do that? I'd hate myself forever. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to get hurt in our ring. I don't want anybody suffering real injuries. I don't want anybody showing off their pain threshold. I don't like it, man, and I don't want to see it, you know. It's always the same ending. Look what I did for my body, and I got nothing, you know. It's like all these scars and bruises and cuts and fucking everything, burn marks, and I got nothing. I don't want to
for the
contribute
world,
to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, and it used to be, I had answered this question recently on another podcast.
Said
I was saying that the
Paramount.
difference between the syringe spots and this crazy wild shit that they do versus the older days when you had tables.
Is
and
the
you had
audio
chairs,
okay
like
for
the metal
everybody?
chairs ringside, and maybe even a wooden chair that would break and you get a
Blade,
spike out of it.
Xavier.
Those type of things were things that were found around the ring. So they were believable items to have during one of these crazy matches. Having needles, hypodermic needles filled with stuff and going through the cheeks and pizza cutters and all this other shit. None of that actually was around in the older days. And in the older days, they could tell a story with simply beating the hell out of
Good.
one another,
I'll keep it right here.
and using
All right, I'm
simple
gonna turn this
items
light
that were
out
necessarily
my eyes.
right around the ringside area. Outside of that, all the other shit
All right,
is
that's
just shit. That's all it really is, just shit.
Well, I try not to sound like one of these guys that say, "Oh, wrestling was so much better in my day." You know, I think wrestling is still just as good. I think it just moves at a much quicker pace.
It needs better
And
direction.
I think it's a lot more athletic showmanship, like flipping and flying and things like that.
Yeah.
But death matches seem to be more relevant today than ever.
Oh, yeah.
They're everywhere. Death matches are everywhere. You know what I mean? But man, okay, like the other day, a couple months ago, we had Pondo versus Mosh Pit Mike.
Yeah.
And Pondo had a knife and was cutting Mosh Pit Mike in the forehead with a big butcher knife. You know what I mean? Man, that got dissed hard in the chat. You should have read it.
Yeah.
They were dissing the shit out of that, man. And I'm like, man, it doesn't belong here anymore. It used to be something we focused on, you know. But man, I don't like it. I just grew out of it somehow, man. And I don't blame it on my age. I blame it on my wisdom, man. Like I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? I just don't enjoy it no more. I enjoy great looking gear. You know what I mean? I enjoy gear that looks fantastic. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And they don't want to get blood all over their shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? And rips in it from the barbed wire and everything. You know, I just kind of grew out of all that, man.
I don't mind blood in a match either. Blood for me in a match makes sense if it's a blow-off match, but if you do it all the time, then it loses impact that way.
But do you want the camera all up on it as a guy slicing a dude's forehead open for real with a butcher knife?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I like the magic much better when you do that. Curtain Jerker saying JCW for the world, Tubi, TV, YouTube, IMAX, or anywhere, but fuck Paramount. Whoop whoop. So,
Fuck Paramount.
God, we got a few more in here, and then we'll get you out of here. Charlie saying, bring an event here to Puerto Rico.
Oh, that'd be dope, man. That'd be dope. I went to Puerto Rico one time. They had this thing. I went over there with Sonny, Sabu, Chris Candido. Oh, I got a wild story from over there, man.
I can imagine. Well, you want to share it?
But we went over there when the whole island went in the ocean and they all dipped backward. They do it every 2 years. They all dip backward in the water and put their head under water, and then they dip back up. And the whole island did it. Thousands of people suddenly went out in the water. We're in the water already, and literally thousands of people start coming in the water. And they all do this ritual. They dip back in the water and come back up, you know? And we're like, what's going on? We just did it too, you know what I mean? And it was awesome to see that. And they only do it once every 2 years, you know? But never forget, Sonny blew out on Soma's, right? And she had hot dogs. She was putting them on the grill, right? And she dropped a hot dog in the sand and picked it up and brushed about 3 of the sand crystals off it and put the rest on, left them on the hot dog, put it back on the grill. And I was like, hell no.
Better a hot dog than raw hamburger meat, though. So,
yeah, Cocaine just posted that.
We also have 5018 photography. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm messing your name up there. And maybe Jeff knows the name better than I do. Production gets better and better each week. What a difference from even 1 year ago.
This is 50187 photography right here. This is my boy. They do our pictures.
Oh, okay. I met him the last time that we were doing a TV taping.
That's our photographer for JCW right there. You should check out his Instagram page. He's
Very cool.
Always posting the dopest shit, man. Listen, I love this ninja right here. I hit him up every once in a while. I'm like, hey, do you got a picture of that? He sends it right over. You know what I mean? He's the man.
That's
but
cool.
yeah, what does he say? He says production gets better and better each week. What a difference from 1 year ago. Keep up the great work. Can't wait for JCW to take over Vegas. My man.
Yeah, man, there's going to be a lot of people in Vegas. I've gotten a lot of messages from people asking if I'm going to be there, and like, yeah, I'll see you there. We have, okay, Jeff, your turn. What's his name?
I would go with
here he is right
Moulin
here.
Marauder, but I don't know. That's what I would go
Moulin Rouge.
Moon Marauder. Moon Marauder.
I lived through all JCW incarnations and really hope more people start to support. This is the best product you've done, and I hope it becomes sustainable to live longer than previous incarnations. Respect to JCW.
You know, something about what he said is true, because we will run out of money. You know what I'm saying? At some point, we just won't be able to keep going if things don't get to where we need them to be, you know?
Yep.
What I would like to see is some type of campaign, because the Juggalo world is a motherfucker. The Juggalo world is there's no subculture like that in the world. They can make things happen. The very fact there even is talk about ICP in the Hall of Fame like that in the celebrity wing is because of the Juggalo world only. It would never, ever, ever get considered. The Juggalos can make things happen, man, and they're powerful. Look how they marched on Washington in 2017, you know? if we can get the Juggalos behind us to do some movement where they're helping spread the word. That's how, if you read the commercial that we just posted tonight, about the May Day shows.
Yeah.
At the end of that, I did some dialogue where I'm talking about we need everybody's help in this war we're fighting. We need everybody to post to help spread the word, to get people to watch. Like, everybody's got to be vocal. And I said, even post this very commercial on your social media. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's what we need. We need everybody to actually help from a ground level, man, because that'll make a huge difference, man. Seriously. Picture
Right, I got
out of the 3,000 people we had, picture if everybody watching tonight had somebody else watch who don't normally watch. We'd have 6,000 views in there.
Yes, and I think that's coming. I think you're going to see that many people in the room, and I think you're going to see it come rather quickly.
Yo.
Retro
Can you hear me better?
Is a JCW video game possible? An N64 style hack or a new game? It would sell for sure. Evil Dead and Fat Barrel Boy on the roster. Just imagine.
I don't know if that will sell for sure. It might not sell the numbers they want where we're at, but we will get there. That's for sure. And it will sell when it happens. But we just got to get to that level. We're still too underground. You know what I mean?
Jeff, anything that you'd like to toss in here before we close out tonight?
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, what would you say to people that may be a little standoffish or timid to get into JCW because they may be like, you know what, I don't understand the Juggalo culture. Maybe that's not for me. I'm just a wrestling fan. I don't know if that's for me. What would you say to those people?
Dang, I didn't know it was that tough to get into JCW, y'all.
I understand that hesitation like a motherfucker. Because look, man, Slipknot calls their fans maggots, right? If they own a wrestling promotion, it was called Maggot Championship Wrestling. I would not feel a part of that. I don't listen to Slipknot. I don't know anything about them. I would not. I have no problem with them, but I would not think that's for me. I would assume it's probably not for me. Especially something like the Juggalos. I would assume every show is going to be about Faygo and ICD and all that. Look, I understand why people think that, but that is not true. There's very little to do with Juggalos on the show in reality. You know what I mean? It is about pop culture. The show is about society. It's not about just Juggalos. It's very little to do with Juggalos. You know, very few characters are Juggalo driven. You know, the only thing that's very Juggalo about the show is the imagination. But the way I look at it, is we talked about what do we got to do? Change the name to appeal to people that aren't Juggalos? You know what I mean? What if we just called it Lunacy Wrestling, right? But number one, I'll never do that because this is the Juggalos promotion.
Hey, can y'all
They're the ones that have kept
hear
us
me?
alive all these years. They're the ones that's always going to be them, right? So Juggalos are going to stay in the name. But people need to look at the name like it's a renegade. That's what a Juggalo is, a renegade. Or an outcast. If this was called Outcast Championship Wrestling, would that be okay? Sure. If it was called Renegade Championship Wrestling, would that be okay? Sure. That's really another term for Juggalo, right? Another term for Juggalo. You know what I'm saying? Right? So just because it's
I got my pack.
doesn't mean it's totally got to totally be a Juggalo to dig it. That's not true. It's not a reality. When we made those changes 2 years ago, those are the changes we made. We made this so you don't have to be a Juggalo to enjoy it at all. You don't have nothing to do with ICD or Juggalos, and you can still see what is a bomb-ass wrestling promotion. This is not for Juggalos by Juggalos. This is for wrestling fans by Juggalos.
See, I told y'all it was for everybody.
Right, let me ask you one quick question.
The Juggalos don't judge.
A lot of people talking about the gathering. Anything you can share about the gathering?
We just got the location nailed in. Somebody's just asking about
Can y'all
Missouri,
hear me?
right? We're coming to Missouri with the gathering. What else you want?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Like when, where, and everything else. I know it's been a hot topic this past week.
It's probably going to be in August like it always is. They don't have the date yet? We got dates now, don't we? They don't have the date yet.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they did. I think they did. Let me pull it up here.
Because I think it just, if so, it just came out.
But it's around the same time every year, August or late July.
August 19th,
All right.
22nd.
Like it is every year.
Yeah, Mack Creek, Missouri.
Then we'll be back with Bloody Mania 19.
Very cool. Yeah, I saw. JBL was talking about he had gone to one of those with Ron Simmons.
He sure did.
And he was talking about the story, and that was a funny story. You can pull that up on JBL's site if you get a chance. But all right.
I want Jay. Anything you want to get across before we get out of here? Let's. Anything you want to sell, push, you name it.
I'm
It's your
echoing.
show. Go ahead.
Nah, nothing I want to sell. I just want to tell everybody, man, thank you sincerely. Like, you know, we wouldn't be shit if it wasn't for the Juggalos, man. I mean, that's an understatement. The only reason ICP is even relevant at all is because the Juggalos are so fucking interesting and so cool. Juggalos are bigger stars than ICP. Juggalos are the whole reason we matter at all, because our fan base, or whatever you want to call it, is so fucking dope and so close to each other and so incredibly supportive. That's the entire story. That's the gas in our engine. You know what I'm saying? So you take the Juggalos away, we wouldn't even be here anymore. You know what I'm saying? We would just be so lame. The Juggalos are what makes it a story. They even they're so unique. They got called a gang by the FBI. You know what I'm saying? That's how unique they are. They're incredible. They're like celebrities in their own.
It's not.
And they're some of the nicest people too. I'm
They're the most beautiful people on the planet. They're incredible.
Because when I first came in, Joe, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking I've heard about Juggalos. I don't know exactly what kind of crowd we're gonna get. And man, they were some of the most welcoming, nicest people I have met. They remind me in a roundabout way. People don't think I'm crazy when I say this, is we're talking about Detroit. But in Georgia, everybody's kind of really nice, and they're kind of like, how you doing? Shake your hands, pat you on the back. That's very much the same way I felt about the Juggalos. They felt very much like a family, close, tight-knit people. And so if anybody's got anything bad to say about a Juggalo,
there's no fights at Juggalo events, man.
That amazes me. That amazes, because you get how many people into the gatherings each year?
10,000.
How many you get in there?
10,000.
Wow. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people and not having a fight. And everybody's having a good time.
That is a lot of people.
As well. So, all right, we're out of here. We're going to run out of time. Violent J, thank you so much for being on the show tonight, my friend.
Thank you guys.
Jeff,
keep up the good work, man. You guys were great. You guys were great as always. Jeff,
I would get tired of putting on face
I'm
paint
on your
every
nuts
day.
like a baboon. And Mac, you did great tonight, Mac, on the show, man. You had great facials, great seriousness. You're really schooling, man. I was gonna send you a text, but then I was like, I'm gonna see him in a minute anyway. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that very much, man. I really do, and you know that. Guys, we'll see you again next week. Same time, same place on Thursday nights. You'll find us right here. At least two of us. Violent J might not be here, but he'll join us.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
He's going to be back. We'll see you later.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. All right, y'all. I am all right, everyone. That was a good show. Make sure you all hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. If you would like to donate, I have the super chats and super thanks available. PayPal, Cash App. Follow me on Instagram. I have a lot more content on here. Behind the scenes footage, pictures. Yeah, man. Had a really good time tonight. Really good episode. Shout out to JCW Lunacy, man. Like y'all are out here killing it. Shout out to all the talent, the staff. Yeah, man. They've been putting in some work out here. I don't think he read your super chat. All right, you have to next time you have to shout your own self out now. All right. Yeah, it's been a long day. I appreciate everyone who came down to hang out with me. All right. Until next time, everybody, I'm gonna get on out of here. Y'all have a good night. And this is JCW for life.
Shut up,